Welcome, wrestling fans and WWE Universe, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Hope you guys are ready for an awesome and exciting Friday evening here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go and we'll get right into it, guys, previewing what you could expect here tonight on WWE SmackDown. Hope you guys are ready to go as we see everything up and running. How's everybody doing today in the chat? All right, let's get right into it here, everybody. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, guys, so we will see here. What will the stipulation be for Gunther to choose for his title rematch against Cody Rhodes after what we seen take place last week, where Rhodes gave Gunther his rematch that he was yelling, screaming, begging for, and now because of this, we see General Manager Nick Aldis let the WWE Champion know that he will have to let Gunther pick the stipulation in that matchup, and we will find out tonight what the stipulation will be for the undisputed WWE Championship match, as we'll see a rematch between Cody Rhodes and the Ring General Gunther. Alright, guys, and also coming up here on Friday Night SmackDown, as we move to the next one here, guys, we will see another matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament here tonight, as we'll see another fatal four-way matchup with the Women's Intercontinental Champion Sol Ruca, Lyra Valkyria, Jade Cargill, and Charlotte Flair, in what should be a hell of a fatal four-way matchup to determine which one of these ladies will be the last woman to make it to the semifinals of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And also, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see the King of the Ring tournament fatal four-way matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown, where we will see Finn Balor make his SmackDown debut, now moving over to the Blue brand, leaving the Judgment Day behind him. We'll see what Finn Balor has in this opportunity here to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. And guys, we'll also see Royce Keys, main event Jey Uso, and the megastar L.A. Knight. Yeah, what's up, Jeffrey, Joe? How we doing, guys? And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we will see this fatal four-way matchup to determine which one of these four men will qualify for the final spot in the King of the Ring tournament semifinals here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. But that is not all, ladies and gentlemen. Also tonight, we will see the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line, as we'll see Brie Bella and Paige put the titles on the line in a tag team matchup against Fatal Influence, as we'll see Fallon Henley and Laney Reed battle for Fatal Influence with JC Jane at ringside as they look to capture WWE Women Tag Team Championship gold around their waist here tonight. Or will we see Paige and Brie Bella continue to defend and retain their titles here tonight in Providence, Rhode Island for WWE SmackDown? Well, wrestling fans around the world and WWE Universe, we will find out coming up next. Thank you guys for checking out this preview for WWE Friday Night SmackDown right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get the action started. Let's go, let's go. We're in Providence, Rhode Island, everybody. What's up, Joe? Good evening, my friend Tim. Did you see my post, what I said to you? Yes, Joe, thank you so much, man. Hope you're going to enjoy the World Cup, FIFA World Cup. And then what's going on, man? How we doing? Jeffrey, what's up, man? Good evening. Can't wait to see the New York Wings tomorrow night. Heck yeah. Uh-oh. And that's why Gunther talking about the controversial ending. Underneath that rope, and when that foot is underneath there, the pinfall cannot be counted. Cody goes there.
Gunther. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but you're right. If you want to do this, a rematch for the WWE Championship, let's do it!
Oh, and wait a minute. Sami Zayn crashed the party last week.
Cody, I tried to help you. And how did you repay me? You stuck me with the crossworks from behind like a knife in my back. You watched me get choked out by Ether. I know you want the WWE Championship. The problem is, Sami, I'm a little busy right now. You're always looking past me. You're looking to the next threat. Maybe you need to realize that the biggest threat to your championship might just be looking you in the eyes right now.
I don't know about that, Sami. And then Gunther would attack Rhodes from behind in the sleeper hold before Sami Zayn came to try to help out his former friend. And as Zayn was battling with Gunther, it's Cody Rhodes who takes out Sami Zayn. And now you see the confusion here, the confrontation between Rhodes and Sami. You gotta wonder what it's gonna mean for tonight.
Still good, 100% good. I wanted to wrestle him tonight, but I heard he left the building. Okay, good. Because I just got off the phone with his legal team. They're willing to accept. But he has one condition. Give it to me. What's the condition? Well, that's just it. He wants to make us wait to tell us the condition until next week.
Of course he does. And there's the undisputed WWE Champion, Cody Rhodes, arriving to the arena here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Ed Armin, have we heard from Gunther yet? I know this is hard to believe, but he hasn't told me anything yet. But he has assured me that we will find out tonight. Okay, we'll find out tonight. Well, I have beat him before. We're in a good place. It's a good night. Let's have a good SmackDown. Let's do that. Let's do that.
So General Manager Nick Aldis talking to Cody Rhodes, and uh-oh, it's the Usos!
Good to see you, dog.
Fist bump, okay.
Check this out, Us. Tonight's my King of the Ring match. I'm gonna win this whole tournament, Cody. When I do, Us, I'm coming after that WWE Championship at SummerSlam. Just business, Us. Just business.
Jay, I hope you're right.
Yeah.
If anybody here deserves to chase this, it's you.
Yeah, dog.
But I hope it's your decision. And not Roman's.
Yep. Good point, Cody. And ladies and gentlemen, the megastar LA Knight is in the building for SmackDown tonight. He will be a part of the Fatal 4-Way matchup, the first round for the King of the Ring tournament, as we also see Royce Key signing autographs here for the WWE Universe as he gets ready for the biggest match of his career. And how about a very damper and laid-back, chill-looking Finn Balor, who returns to the blue brand here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Round here in Providence. Glad you're with us. Joe and Wade. Great time of the year to see the King and the Queen of the Ring tournament. Remember, the winners will earn a title shot at SummerSlam. Now, wait, let's get everybody up to date on Rhea Ripley and the knee injury she sustained at Clash of Nations.
Yeah, so the knee injury happened in Italy last week. Now we are evaluating the knee injury as we speak, and based on how that knee responds to the treatment, should give us a better idea on the ETA for the return of Rhea Ripley. And obviously, we've all got our fingers crossed for a swift return for the champ.
And let's dig into what happened last
Wow.
week on SmackDown as well.
So guys, last Friday night on SmackDown, as we see Charlotte teaming up here with Tiffany Stratton against Meechin and B-Fab, but B-Fab and Meechin would get the better hand of Charlotte on the outside, and as Tiffany Stratton went to go beat Cargill, we would see, unfortunately, a jaded to Tiffany Stratton as Cargill gets the victory for her team.
Starting to be a bit of a thorn in the side of Jade Cargill and pals.
Excuse me, Jade Cargill, you were minutes away from your Queen of the Ring tournament first round match. As last year's Queen of the Ring winner, do you feel any pressure to repeat that performance?
Pressure.
Sure, I built a career off of pressure. Do we have anything to worry about, ladies?
No, ma'am.
Exactly, because best believe if I won it once, I can win it twice.
And last week, we proved to Charlotte who the real queen is. And Tiffy got to see exactly what time it is when you try to cut the line. She got a taste of what happens when you mess with the future. 2-time Queen of the Ring.
Rhea, I'm getting my lick back, so you better rest up, because I'll see you at SummerSlam.
And that's right, guys. The big thing as we see Charlotte Flair's music has hit here in Providence, Rhode Island. And we'll see what the Queen Charlotte Flair has to say here on WWE SmackDown. Bow down for your queen. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing, making her way to the ring, she is the Queen, Charlotte Flair! And all right, guys, as we see Charlotte Flair make her way to the ring, we've got big breaking news here, guys, to start the broadcast here on SmackDown. It looks like the WWE Women's Champion, Rhea Ripley, tweaked her knee during her title defense at Clash in Italy, or I believe during that tour, what they mentioned there. So she's going to be out for an extended period of time, and they're hoping to get her back in the ring, in-ring action sooner rather than later. And ladies and gentlemen, we could be having a match coming up here shortly. It looks like as the Queen, Charlotte Flair, looks like she's dressed for in-ring action, but may have a few words to say before we kick things off here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown.
It's kind of a constant theme for someone as accomplished as Charlotte Flair, a woman who simply is not herself unless she's in pursuit of or in the process of acquiring gold.
Queen of the Ring. First round, looking to fill out the semifinals. And a fresh-faced rookie will be part of it.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing, she is the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Sol Ruka! And ladies and gentlemen, this matchup to get us kicked off here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown is scheduled for one fall. And it is a first round fatal 4-way match in the Queen of the Ring tournament.
Competing with the very best, and on occasion, of course, beating the very best, which explains why she is now in possession of that Intercontinental Championship, doubling up a major task, not least with the field of competitors she's in there with tonight.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing one of the next opponents. She is Lyra Valkyria!
From Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria! And it was Lyra who just came up short against Sol Ruka.
And that's right, guys. Lyra Valkyria took on Sol Ruka for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship on Monday Night Raw and came so close to becoming a 2 or I believe 3-time Women's IC champion as the crowd gets into it here in Providence, Rhode Island for Lyra Valkyria.
Now that role fulfilled by Sol Ruka. Right now, Lyra Valkyria needs to use that veteran experience to put the loss to Ruka on Monday in the rear view mirror. Refocus on getting yourself all the way to that crown.
A storm is coming.
And ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, being accompanied by B-Fab and Meechin, she is the Storm Jade Cargill!
Queen of the ring tournament. Her words have been backed up with her actions for months now. Red hot angry using the women's championship to Rhea in Vegas. She says no one is getting their hands on Rhea before she does again.
Of course, there has been some major beef brewing between Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair as we get a look at the 14-time World Champion. Let's not forget 2 weeks ago, Jade Cargill and pals did take out Charlotte Flair's tag partner, Alexa Bliss, with that jaded on a steel chair. And Charlotte, no doubt, will want some revenge on behalf of her tag buddy, Blister, tonight.
And she got a little bit with the result of clash in Italy, but you know how the emotions.
All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as this fatal four-way matchup starts for the last first-round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And Jade Cargill with a couple of elbows to Flair and Ruka. And now Lyra on the back with a headlock here. And now Jade, under fire as it's a triple team there with Lyra on the back of Jade Cargill here. And now Charlotte, Flair, and Soul going after Cargill. And oh boy, here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we see looking for a suplex here. Oh, it's a double suplex from Jade Cargill and the kip up by last year's Queen of the Ring. And now Lyra gets caught with the crossbody off the middle rope and gets thrown into Soul Ruka. And another kip up there by Cargill. And now it's Cargill versus Flair, one-on-one. And now ducking onto the right hand. A chop there from the Queen. And another one as you the woos! Woos! Coming from the WWE Universe. Cargill fighting back. Ducking onto the right hand is Flair. And a nice German suplex connects to the former Queen of the Ring. And the kip up there by the Queen herself. And now we see here Flair going after Cargill. But wait a minute, B-Fab on the outside grabbing Charlotte Flair, and now Meechin and B-Fab going after Flair, and this is all legal in fatal four-way action. And now B-Fab and Meechin, but wait a minute, look who's back! It's the tag team partner of Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss is here, and she goes after Meechin and B-Fab, and now Bliss from behind as B-Fab and Meechin use the double team on Alexa Bliss. But wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen, it's Tiffy time, and Stratton coming out to help as well, taking out B-Fab and Meechin. And now the double team on Stratton, but Bliss back in the action. Meechin tossed into the WWE Universe. And now Stratton going after Meechin. B-Fab getting attacked by Alexa Bliss. And now Charlotte Flair heading up to the top rope. And Jade has no idea what's going on. And Flair, the crossbody connects to Cargill. The cover here. And a kick out. Sol Ruka and Valkyria there to break it up.
Start to SmackDown.
And wow, guys, what a start to Friday Night SmackDown. Which one of these women will be able to come out victorious and advance in the Queen of the Ring tournament first round? Here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we will find out. WWE Universe and wrestling fans, make sure you get your votes in here on Tim Reynolds Show for this live play-by-play and reaction for WWE Friday Night SmackDown on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. It's Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for hanging out with us guys on the channel. Whoop whoop. Appreciate y'all. I'm in love with Meechin. She needs a push. Keith Lee's a very lucky man. Jeffrey, you are not lying about that, my friend. Yeah, Meechin's actually married to former WWE superstar, was that Keith Lee? Yeah, Keith Lee, definitely a famous guy. That's right. All right. That's okay. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see how Friday Night SmackDown got kicked off here. We try to bring you guys some highlights. All right, let's get right into it here, ladies and gentlemen. All right, guys, so you'll remember here on Friday Night SmackDown what we talked about in our preview. And we'll see exactly how SmackDown got started here in this one. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe. Jesse, what's up, my man? All right, guys, so getting kicked off here on Friday Night SmackDown, you see Cody Rhodes is waiting to hear from Gunther on what his stipulation will be for their title rematch. And guys, looking at this as well, from my point of view, we'll have to check out what we've witnessed here to start SmackDown. As Cody Rhodes arrives to the arena here with the WWE Championship in tow, he is met by General Manager Nick Aldis, and you see Cody Rhodes here is explaining, is Gunther actually here tonight? Well, representation has told the SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis that he will be in the building here tonight to let him know, Cody Rhodes that is, what the stipulation will be for their undisputed WWE Championship rematch. And then, moving on from the SmackDown General Manager, we see the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes runs into none other than the Usos as Jimmy and Jay talk to the WWE Champion, and the fist bump there to Jimmy and the fist bump there to Jay. And main event Jay Uso lets Cody Rhodes know that he plans on winning this King of the Ring tournament here tonight and moving on to win the King of the Ring tournament to be able to challenge Cody Rhodes for that WWE Championship at SummerSlam. But we'll see if this actually ends up coming true or not here tonight. And that's what Rhodes ends up saying to main event Jay Uso. Is that he hopes he's the one going for this title, not just because Roman told him to. And now, guys, back to the action here as we see Cargill looking for a roll-up here. Sol Ruca able to kick out. Ducking onto the right hand. Sol Ruca with the uppercut here. And now the right hands, the chops here from Sol to Jay. Cargill fighting back here, ducking under the clothesline. Sol springboard crossbody, and Cargill caught her. Rolls through, but there's Valkyria with the drop kick, taking down both ladies. And now having to break up that pinfall there is Valkyria. And now throwing Sol Ruca out. Here comes Charlotte, the clothesline by Valkyria. Another clothesline. And now Lyra back in this match. Charlotte, though, able to counter. Off the ropes goes Valkyria. Oh, Charlotte Flair wasn't ready for it. The Enziguri connects. And now the kick to the gut here. Sol Ruca in trouble now. Valkyria, the cradle suplex connects. And now we'll see what Lyra has left in the tank. Cargill, though, back in the action with a kick to the gut. Now looking for a suplex on Valkyria. Oh, and able to counter to a DDT is Lyra. But wait a minute, natural selection from Charlotte Flair connects. And now the cover. Oh, but Sol Ruca's there to break it up. And the referee was coming down with the count of 3, but not able to make it there. And now, Sol went for the splash in the corner. Charlotte able to move out of the way, but catches a right elbow for her trouble. But an Enziguri connects to Sol Ruca. And now Ruca thrown into the corner, able to counter them. Flair rolls through. Vintage Flair there on the outside. The big boot right to the face of the women's IC champion. And now Charlotte Flair going up to the top rope. But the Enziguri connects from Sol Ruca, who leaps onto the outside ring apron. Sol leaping, grabbing Flair. But Flair not ready. Trying to fight out of it. Sol with a backflip lands on her feet, but Lyra throws her into Charlotte. The Enziguri connects to Sol Ruca. Lyra leaping up to the middle rope now. And Flair in trouble, but wait a minute, there's Cargill with Lyra on her shoulders, and now Charlotte Flair in trouble up on the shoulders of Valkyria here.
This is going to be ugly.
And oh my goodness, Cargill, with the double team, the power bomb, and then cover, but a kick out at 2. And Cargill thought she had this match won, but not able to complete that pin. And now, Charlotte Flair in trouble here. As we see Cargill going after the Queen. As last year's Queen of the Ring disrespects Charlotte Flair here. And now Jade with the upper hand. But, Charlotte with a big elbow, and the chop, and another elbow, and another chop. And now the woos around Providence, but a right elbow there from Cargill, ducking underneath now. And the roll through clothesline by Flair. And now Cargill, doesn't see. Here comes Sol Ruca from the top rope. The missile drop kick takes down Flair.
Sol Ruca clearly hurting in a big way. That body in agony right now, but trying to block it out.
What's up, Martin? How we doing, guys? And now Sol Ruca looking to put this matchup away. And leaping over, Cargill goes shoulder first into the turnbuckle. The roll up by Lyra and a kick out at 2 by Sol. And now Ruca battling with Valkyria once again. Thrown into the corner is Lyra. And leaping over is Sol, landing on the apron but catching an elbow. And now Lyra Valkyria off the ropes here. Dives through with the drop kick, taking out Cargill. And now, wait a minute. Sol Ruca on the top rope, and the moonsault takes out everybody. And Sol Ruca leaping from the top rope with the huge moonsault takes out everybody. And what a move there by the Women's Intercontinental Champion.
And of course, you need at least one of those women back in the ring with you.
And guys, we'll get to these comments here as soon as we get to a commercial break. I appreciate y'all. And now see Sol leapfrog, sprung flash off the top rope, the cover here, and a kick out at 2. I'm shocked Lyra was able to kick out of that. Wow.
Queen of the Ring tournament.
And guys, this matchup will continue next here on USA Network. And man, SmackDown is really kicking off with a great matchup here. The first round fatal 4-way match, the last first round matchup here in the Queen of the Ring tournament, as we see Sol Ruca trying to apply the submission hold. And now, Charlotte Flair going after Sol Ruca here with the scissor flip lock here, locking on the head of Sol and flipping her over and over again. As you see Flair try to get the cover, but Sol rolls through looking for the counter here, and a kick out at 2 by Charlotte Flair. That was close. Maybe a little more close for comfort than Charlotte Flair would have liked. All right, what's up, Martin? How we doing, man? Welcome back. Hey, brother, says Jesse. I'm watching SmackDown as well. Thank you, Jesse. Appreciate you there, Jam and James. I really just don't like Gunther at all because he's nothing but a bully. I do not like bullies at all. Well, I'd have to agree with you there, Jesse. Martin says Gunther was a great Intercontinental Champion. Agree with you there, man. That was the greatest, probably, Intercontinental Championship reign that we've seen from anybody when Gunther had the title. Oh, and what a big boot by Cargill, who just took out Lyra Valkyria, and now the ref missing the cover here. And oh my goodness. And now we see Charlotte Flair breaking that up. And that big boot from Cargill really took out Lyra Valkyria. And now the big uppercuts here from Jade. Charlotte catching big shoulders into the corner as Cargill continues to dominate. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to crack open a cold one here with you guys. Just got a soda pop here, an energy drink, hanging out with everybody. Just want to say thank you and a toast to everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to please like and subscribe to the channel. All right, here we go. It's time for Tim Reynolds Show. All right, not too shabby. Not too shabby. All right, guys, don't forget to get your votes in on who you're going with here in this last first round fatal 4-way matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament here on WWE SmackDown. Right now, Cargill, the one dominating this matchup currently, As you see now, Charlotte Flair in big trouble. And oh, the shoulders to the gut there. And Cargill continuing to dominate here in this matchup. All other three ladies are struggling to keep up with last year's Queen of the Ring winner. And now in the corner, a leaping elbow there from Cargill takes out Charlotte Flair. And now working on Lyra Valkyria is Jaded. And now Jade Cargill in the corner. Another splashing elbow, that one to Lyra. And went for another one to Sol Ruka, who's able to move out of the way. And wait a minute. Sol got caught here, but lands on her feet. Ducking under the clothesline now, Sol Ruka. The diving elbow takes down Cargill. And now off the ropes again, but the spine buster from Cargill, the cover, but a kick at it too. And that was one hell of a spine buster there by Jade Cargill.
Saturday, June 27th. Jade Cargill is looking to advance out of this first round right now. Sol Ruka is in a much compromised position.
And now here we go. Heading up to the top rope is Jade Cargill. But oh no, Charlotte Flair's right there with the elbow to knock her down. And now up on the top rope here is Flair and Cargill.
Progressing through to the semi-finals, taking on Liv Morgan, whoever is victorious here tonight.
And now, as we see here, Sol Ruka and Charlotte Flair going after Jade Cargill, possibly looking for a double suplex here. And oh my goodness, it's a huge superplex! And oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, as we see a possible wig malfunction here for Jade Cargill. I didn't know she wore wigs. And now here we go, a kick out in two there. So now Lyra looking to take advantage here. Sol Ruka thrown into the corner. Valkyria, a splash, missed, and now Sol connects with the Enziguri. But now Flair back to her feet, but a big boot from Sol Ruka. And now springboard off the top rope, and oh my goodness! A front flip clothesline, double clothesline, takes down both Lyra and Flair, but oh my goodness, a big boot here connects from Jade Cargill.
It's like a nasty shot to the head earlier, did Cargill, and she's looking.
And Cargill looking to take down Flair, and oh my goodness, Jade into Charlotte Flair connects the cover here, and the drop kick there by Lyra. And now, Lyra Valkyria going after Jade Cargill here. And now Cargill fighting back. Lyra in trouble. Jade throws her outside the ring. And that Soul Snatcher out from out of nowhere by Sol Ruka. The cover. But Lyra Valkyria there to break that up as she breaks Sol's pinfall. And now Lyra heading to the top rope here, looking to put this matchup away. The leg drop to Cargill connects, but wait a minute, natural selection, and wait a minute, Lyra able to counter. And a kick out by Flair, and now up on the shoulders of Lyra is Charlotte Flair, but the super kick from Sol Ruka connects, but the big boot from Charlotte Flair, but Lyra gets caught, and now Flair looking for the figure four leg lock. It's locked in. She's bridging to the figure eight. The figure eight's locked in, and Lyra Valkyria taps out. And your winner of this first round Queen of the Ring match, it's Charlotte Flair. And guys, how about that soul snatcher to Jade Cargill out of nowhere? And it looked like Sol Ruca was going to win this before Lyra Valkyria breaks that up. And unfortunately for Valkyria, the figure 4 leg lock gets the matchup a win for the Queen, Charlotte Flair, who advances. And now the semifinals are set. It's Liv Morgan versus Charlotte Flair and Io Sky versus Raquel Rodriguez, and we will find out who the finalists will be to battle at Night of Champions.
SummerSlam at USA Stadium in Minnesota, August 1st and 2nd. Will it be Charlotte Flair's time to shine? That was incredible down the stretch, that victory by Charlotte.
Oh, and there's Tiffany Stratton backstage.
Excuse me, Tiff. Charlotte just advanced in the Queen of the Ring tournament, but what made you go out there and help her?
Look, I'm not going to pretend like I'm besties with Charlotte Flair, but we can both agree on one thing. We don't want Jade as our champion.
And now Chelsea Green there to have B-Fabs backstage. And Chelsea Green coming to help out Tiffany Stratton.
What you doing here, Jacob? You sent from the Tribal Chief. Yeah? That's funny. You already called the play. And the play is Jay gonna handle his business on his own tonight. Yeah. Good. Yeah. 'Cause I ain't here for Jay. I'm here to speak to Solo. Solo? Matter of fact, what you doing here? Man, I'm here to make sure nobody get involved. Nobody gets involved. Nobody. Okay. We'll handle y'all business. And I'm gonna handle mine.
And Jacob Fatu has some business with Solo? Wondering what's going on here. The Tribal Chief sending Jacob Fatu to sort of work out a business deal or talk some sort of family business with Solo Sikoa. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. What's up, Jeffrey? Drinking the usual vodka and orange juice? Heck yeah, man. Hey, a little toast to our boy Jeffrey D hanging out with us, man. What's up, dude? Kenneth, how we doing, brother? Welcome, man. Hey, my friends, how's everyone doing tonight? I'm doing good. Who kicked off SmackDown tonight? Late happy birthday to Miss Reynolds. Thank you, Kenneth. Yeah, we were sorry we didn't get a chance to go live yesterday, guys, for Mrs. Reynolds' birthday. Happy belated birthday to Mrs. Reynolds, and thank you for that birthday shout out there, Kenneth. And yeah, man, we kicked things off with Cody Rhodes. We're arriving to the arena. He gets pretty much welcomed by SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis and told that Gunther will be here tonight to let Cody know the stipulation for his rematch for the WWE Championship. And then we see Cody Rhodes running to the Usos as main event Jey Uso tells Cody Rhodes that he's coming for that WWE Championship. After we see that kick off the night, you see Cody Rhodes is like, good for you, Jey. He hopes he wins the King of the Ring tournament, but he hopes that Jey is doing it because he wants to, not because Roman told Jey Uso to do it. So interesting to see what happens with that. So yeah, that pretty much kicked us off here, man. We just seen a fatal 4-way matchup, and we see here in our poll, not too bad, guys, as mostly everybody had the winner picked, as Charlotte Flair was able to get the victory. So winner. I probably spelled that wrong, but oh well. So there we go. Charlotte Flair was able to get the victory in that fatal 4-way matchup in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament, as she was able to defeat Jade Cargill, Sol Ruca, and Lyra Valkyria. And now we see that Charlotte Flair advances to the second round, the semifinals in the Queen of the Ring tournament. And what does she get for her victory? She will get to face the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan in the semifinals of the next round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. Will the woman who calls herself the Queen be able to be the new 2026 Queen of the Ring at the end of this tournament at WWE Night of Champions? We will find out, ladies and gentlemen. But appreciate everybody hanging out with us here. So Jeffrey saying, so it's Raquel Rodriguez versus Flair? No, it will be Raquel Rodriguez versus Io Sky. We just seen a promo for that on Monday Night Raw, so we know that for a fact. And Liv Morgan was able to win the last Fatal 4-Way first round matchup in the Queen of the Ring tournament. So now she takes on Charlotte Flair, who was just able to win here on Friday Night SmackDown. So only 4 women left now in the Queen of the Ring tournament. So maybe we could celebrate Miss Reynolds tonight for all of us. Well, she is currently working till late tonight, though, guys. So I don't know if that'll be a possibility, but do appreciate the offer, though, Kenneth. Thank you, thank you. Martin, how we doing, man? Appreciate you guys. Thank you, everyone. Make sure you please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And cheers to y'all. This is Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play for Friday Night SmackDown. All right.
You know, we're not far away from Gillette Stadium, and Massachusetts native Carmelo Hayes had a visit to Foxborough, Mass. to see the Patriots this week. Everybody's a super fan on the Patriots. From the staff, like offensive coordinator Josh McDaniels to Greg May, all the receivers, everybody wanted to meet Melo. It was awesome. A.J. Brown. And now tonight, look who's here. We got the New England Patriots right here ringside. As we've got Brady Swinson, Hugh Hudson, Tamari Gaynor, Connor Williams, and then the linebackers coach from here, Vinny DePalma brings his fiancee Sarah to Friday Night SmackDown. They get married in a week and a half, so we love having the Patriots here.
That's right, guys. The New England Patriots in the house. Oh, Blake Monroe again.
Dear
Oh my gosh.
Diary, let's talk about Charlotte Flair. Charlotte, I remember watching you as a part of the historic women's evolution. You are truly one of the greats. And with the likes of Bliss by your side, well, you're a match made in codependent heaven. I mean, what a farce. You've deluded yourselves into thinking you're stronger together. And you've only turned soft, weak. Friends aren't something I've ever burdened myself with. True stars shine brighter alone. And my beauty is blinding. Hold on tight to each other, girls. Because the glamour is coming to SmackDown. Yours truly, Blake Monroe.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the stipulation. So as soon as I know that, and in fact, I think I'm going to find out right now. Excuse me. Okay, Gunther, everything is set for your rematch with Cody next week in Kansas City. All we're waiting for now is the stipulation. So lay it on me.
So, Nick, if we established one thing in the last weeks, then it is that I can't trust your betting of the officials around here. So for my title match next week, a match that important, I can't trust your choice. So I am going to pick the referee for the match.
You pick the referee. Okay, fine. Who's it going to be?
You really want to know, don't you?
Yes, please.
High stakes, Nick. I'm contemplating. I'll let you know by the end of the night.
So, guys, the ring general Gunther wants a special guest referee. And now we see Finn Balor backstage.
For you on SmackDown, the opportunity to advance in the King of the Ring tournament. But first, I wanted to ask you, how are you feeling about Friday nights?
Kathy, I could not be more excited to be here on SmackDown. But this new chapter, it doesn't erase the past. I got some old friends here, but I got a lot of old foes too. But first things first, tonight I enter the King of the Ring tournament.
Uh-oh.
We can't with you to SmackDown.
It's our truth.
You lost your muscles. You've been working out with Dom.
Welcome to SmackDown, dog. Judgment Day is back together again. You, me, Mom, and DP can't wait to see you. Tommy, Nick,
Nobody really cares about them. Anyway, I've been thinking about the proper way to introduce Royce into the Judgment Day. You know what I'm saying? The proper way, like, I had to sell merch. I had to swim with sharks. I had the constipation of wedding.
Oh my God.
Consummate a wedding? I don't know if that's PG.
And it's Damian Priest.
Back together again. Welcome to SmackDown, dog.
Welcome to SmackDown.
Happy to be here. Oh, I know it is. This looks awkward, right? We're the tag team champions, dog. It's okay. You're going to become king of the ring tonight, and we can build the clubhouse inside the castle, behind the moat.
You know what? I've a match. I'm going to get ready.
We take care of it. We love you, Finn.
No, we don't.
We do.
Look, I know you're a good dude and you want to trust everyone. But look, I thought I knew that guy. And look at what he did to me. Me and you are the tag champs, right? This is all that matters. This is all I care about. Next week, we have the MFTs. And guess what? When it's over, we're still going to be the tag team champions. Because it's just me and you. And that's all we need. All right? Me and you, dog.
Classic Judgment Day. Live, laugh, and love. Judgment Day is on the rise again.
Freaking R-Truth, man. And guys, we did see the AAA Tag Team Champions, the Viking Raiders, in the background there for the WWE Champions. There are R-Truth and Damian Priest. But ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team matchup for the WWE Women's Tag Team titles. And introducing first, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige.
Tag Team Champions, Paige and WWE Hall of Famer, Brie Bella. It's time to show the new kids in town that they won't back down. Paige and Brie, the Women's Tag Team Champions. They are in action next against JC James. Fatal Influence right here on SmackDown from the Wings.
Everybody's gonna cry. All right, guys, and we will see the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line here on WWE SmackDown coming up next after these commercial breaks. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you hit that like button, you subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, and you tune in for more non-stop sports entertainment action right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. For WWE Friday Night SmackDown, this is live play-by-play and reaction from Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel thus far. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's get our next poll question up here, guys. So pick your winner for this WWE. Oh. Pick your winners for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on WWE SmackDown. Alright, so we'll go with Brie, Bella, and Paige. Or Fatal Influence. All right, here we go, guys. Poll question is now up for everybody. Don't forget to get your votes in as we get ready for our next matchup here on the channel. And really do appreciate you guys hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe. Ty, thanks for keeping us updated, man. Greetings from Illinois. Checking out the St. Louis Cardinals at the Chicago Cubs. Wrigley Field, my dog? Ty, way to go, brother. Appreciate you, Ty Sports Guy, hanging out with us, man. One of the regulars here on Tim Reynolds Show. And heck yeah, how we doing, Kenneth? Appreciate you. Oh, Chris the Blind Man, welcome back, man. Here's my favorite WWE Live commentator. What have I missed so far? All right, well, appreciate you, Christian. You came at the right time. We're here during a commercial break. So we've seen Cody Rhodes kick things off here with the WWE Champion arriving to the arena with General Manager Nick Aldis, letting him know that Gunther will give the stipulation here tonight and let Cody Rhodes know by the end of SmackDown. But we did just hear moments ago that Gunther is looking to make the stipulation for his rematch for the WWE title a special guest referee match. That is right. But General Manager Nick Aldis wasn't told anything besides that, as we'll have to wait till later tonight to find out who the special guest referee will be in the rematch for Gunther versus Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship. But Cody Rhodes was also confronted by the Usos as main event Jey Uso makes a statement telling Cody Rhodes that he plans on winning the King of the Ring tournament and challenging Cody Rhodes for that undisputed WWE title at SummerSlam. But Cody would then wish Jey good luck, but hopes that he is in this tournament to win for himself, not because Roman Reigns told him to. And we also see Jacob Fatu arriving to the arena here at SmackDown as well, confronting the Usos, who had no clue why he was here, apparently sent by Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, to talk to Solo Sikoa. I'm not sure exactly what this is about, but it's definitely got me intrigued, so we'll have to see what happens later on in the evening. We did see in our first matchup a fatal four-way match in the first round of the Queen of the Ring tournament, and that, guys, was actually what led to this matchup coming up on SmackDown, as we'll see the WWE Women's United States Champion Tiffany Stratton teaming up with Chelsea Green to take on B-Fab and Michin after they were all involved in that fatal four-way matchup with Jade Cargill, Charlotte Flair. Also, we see Lyra Valkyria and also Sol Ruka, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, in this matchup where Charlotte Flair was able to get the victory to kick off Friday Night SmackDown and become the next contestant in the semifinals. And now the semifinals are set for the Queen of the Ring tournament. And that is about it, guys. We'll try to get you caught up a little bit more. But coming up next, a tag team matchup scheduled for one fall for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, representing Fatal Influence, and accompanied by JC Jane, it's none other than Fallon Henley and Laney Reed.
Says loyalty is our currency and has reveled this week on social media over last week's ambush on the champs.
Can we help you, baby girl? Is there something you need?
Actually, Paige, we can't. I mean, JC just suffered her first big loss on SmackDown. But don't worry, JC.
Oh, and Fatal Influence coming after Brie Bella and Paige and making a statement last Friday as they look to challenge for those Women's Tag Team Championships.
The women's tag titles, making it clear where the focus of this group lies right now. Tell you what, Joe, if you're looking for trouble, you have come to the right place. Fatal Influence bring nothing but trouble wherever they go. But damn, is it exciting to watch.
All right, so this next matchup's coming up next. Christian, how we doing, man?
Since arriving.
So the bell has rung as we get ready. Brie Bella will start things out. And it's Laney Fallon, I believe. So Fallon Henley start things out. Oh, so the distraction there by Laney. And now right to business here as we see Fallon throw Brie into the top turnbuckle head first. And now, oh, Brie bounces off the middle turnbuckle and connects with that clothesline. And now the head of Fallon Henley bounced off the top turnbuckle, trying to make a tag. Ducking under the clothesline, though. Brie Bella, a nice Russian leg sweep. And now the cover here. And a kick out at 2.
So Fatal Influence, all-out aggression from the
So now the tag made. Paige is now legal.
What Paige
So double team here on Fallon, and in the corner, Paige, the big knee connects, and a big elbow follows there by Brie Bella, and the double bulldog. And now you see Paige, running knee, takes down Fallon Henley. The cover here, and a kick out at 1. And now trying to make a tag here. Able to kick Paige off, and now the tag made. Here comes Laney Reed. Oh, and a nice toe drag drop. And a headbutt there from Paige.
Laney Reed's turn to take a beating from the champs.
So now Laney Reed gonna take on Brie Bella as Bella's back in, and now here come the Brie kicks. Ducking under the clothesline from Fallon, and the drop kick there from Brie Bella. And now, Laney Reed in trouble. Fallon and Paige. Oh, we see Paige and Brie. Now the knee and the kicks here simultaneously. Oh my goodness gracious. And the WWE Women's Tag Champs are dominating. Fatal Influence here early on. And now Laney Reed off the ropes here, able to hold on. Brie follows through and went for the clothesline here. And you see JC Jane getting involved here as she trips up Brie Bella, and the stomp there from Laney. So Laney Reed now going after Brie Bella here. And the drop kick there connects as well.
Brie Bella is a tag champ for a reason in part.
And now Brie brought up here as we see Laney, head first into the top turnbuckle. And now the tag made. Here comes Fallon Henley. Fallon, the elbow in the corner connects. And now Laney with an uppercut in the corner. Brie Bella in trouble. The double team connects there. The cover by Fallon. A kick out at 2.
What a great rhythm Fallon and Laney have had once they did get the upper hand as Fallon Henley now goes.
So now we see here, stepping up in this matchup.
Squeezing the life out of Brie Bella.
And now Brie trying to battle back here. And the kick to the chin. And now, Fallon with the hit to the gut here. And Laney Reed kind of wondering what's going on here. And now Paige trying to go after Fallon. And the referee said there's a tag. I didn't see it. And Paige trying to explain that she tagged her partner. And the referee not able to see it. So now Fallon Henley going right after Brie Bella again. The tag made. Now Laney's legal. Brie trying to battle back here. But the double team once again by Fatal Influence. Brie off the ropes here. Bella. Flapjack connects. And now. And a neck breaker, the cover, and a kick out at 2. A rolling neck breaker there from Laney Reed. And this match will continue. Coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown, will Fatal Influence be able to dethrone the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Brie Bella and Paige in this matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown? Or will we see the champs be able to defeat? We see Laney Reed and Fallon Henley, Fatal Influence in this matchup to retain their WWE Women's Tag Team titles. We will find out coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown. Kenneth says maybe Solo and Jacob joining back together. You mean the MFTs join Roman? And now the whole bloodline is back? That'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, man. I would love to see Solo Sikoa and Tala Tonga back under the tutelage or leadership, if you will, of Roman Reigns and the bloodline. I think that'd be pretty awesome. Gunther shouldn't have just made a submissions match. It's been a while since we've seen a submissions match. Christian, not a bad idea. I was actually a little surprised that we haven't seen a bigger stipulation in this matchup. I guess we should have expected it would have been a special guest referee. Now when you hear that and you think about it, because of the referee and the controversial decision that happened at Clash in Italy when Gunther took on Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. So honestly, not a shocker. I'm just going to be interesting to see who it is, right? Like, is it Ludwig Kaiser? That could be interesting if it was him as the special guest referee. All right, thank you everybody for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, appreciate y'all hanging out here. Don't forget to get your votes in right now with this next matchup coming up next here on WWE SmackDown. I hate it when that happens. All right. So, okay, guys, we're going to do a little bit of a super chat challenge here. Probably a little ballsy for me because the live streams for wrestling don't always do that great, but I'm going to put a 2-hour timer on here, see if we can get 5 super chats here on Tim Reynolds Show. I'd really appreciate it. Didn't Ludwig Kaiser get arrested? He did, but it turns out it was bogus because somebody was assaulting him. So as it turns out, that was just all a big old publicity thing. But the authorities did what they had to do. All right, guys, so we've got a new goal here with 5 super chats as we get ready back into the action here. As we see here, Brie Bella going up against Fallon Henley. And Fallon trying to battle here. Brie looking for a tag. The shot to the throat here. And now the tag made to Laney Reed. And now Laney, got caught with an elbow. Fallon gets caught with a boot here. Grabbing the hair of Brie Bella is Laney Reed. And now trying to pull her to the outside. And oh my goodness, there is Fatal Influence. Tries to help each other out. Brie ducks between them. And the tag made. Here comes Paige. The double clothesline takes down Fatal Influence. And now the right hands on Laney Reed. And now Laney in trouble. Ducking under the clothesline. Paige connects with the German suplex. And now Paige is fired up. Looking for a suplex. Cradle suplex connects. And now Paige in control of this matchup. And we see here. And a kick out there at 2 as Paige tries to put that matchup away. And now here going for the sharpshooter. And looking for PTO. The submission hold here for Paige is locked in. Will Laney Reed tap out? But there's Fallon Henley grabbing the back of the head of Paige, but tossing her outside is Paige. The roll up here, but Paige able to counter. And Laney picked up here, and a cradle DDT! And Rampage DDT, but a kick out at 2. And now from the top rope, Brie Bella with the drop kick. And the big knee connects as well to Laney Reed. And wait a minute, Paige looking for the roll up here. And the ref not even looking. The cover and a kick out at 2. The ref late to get to that. A super kick there by Laney Reed. Connects to Paige. And oh no, the tag made. Here comes Fallon. And Fallon Henley throws Paige off the ropes. And a flapjack connects. And now Laney Reed, taken out by Brie Bella. And now Brie on the outside. And Fallon went after the tag champ. Paige catches Fallon. And now the referee distracted again. And now Paige looking for PTO.
Let's see if she can get this PTO here.
And wait a minute, JC Jane helping out Fallon, and the referee sees JC Jane, and she's out of here! The referee throwing JC Jane out of the matchup, and Fatal Influence can't believe it! And now Fallon, the cradle. The referee distracted, and you see Brie Bella able to reverse it. The roll up here, and your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Brie Bella and Paige. Wow.
until Walter from the outside, changing things around, came Brie Bella.
That was so impressive. When you see the ring generalship, the veteran skill to do this.
There's the roller from Fallon.
And you see there, what a reversal as Brie Bella helps out Paige, and that cradle gets them the victory. And Laney Reed can't believe it, and neither can the rest of Fatal Influence.
Taste the Lord medicine, thank you. Hey, a reminder that we will continue on with the King of the Ring tournament tonight, James O. LA Knight.
Ghost, what's up, brother? Coming in with the $2 super chat. Whoop, whoop. Christopher, what's up, man?
You're the one who said you were going to beat Gunther and teach me a lesson. Well, when do you want to teach me that lesson?
Cody was pondering this. Gunther attack from behind once again.
And last week, Gunther attacking from behind on the WWE Champion, and Sami Zayn tried to get involved, but Sami Zayn just ended up getting in the way.
Cody, to his credit, tried to blow out the way. Gunther inadvertently dropped Sami instead. Now, Gunther made his exit. Cody's attempt at an apology fell on deaf ears. Tensions between the two continuing to grow.
It's like you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. I do nothing, and I'm somehow the bad guy. I do something, and it still ends up with me paying the price. And this is all with a supposed friend, mind you. I swear, it happens enough, and at a certain point, you got to start asking yourself some serious questions.
Serious questions, like, when are you going to get up and do something about it?
You know what? You're right. I am going to do something about it.
Okay.
I'm going to go out there and talk to Cody and clear the air once and for all.
Christopher, thank you, man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Johnny.
the $1 super chat. Guys, only 3 more super chats. We'll reach our goal already, man. Let's go. And guys, we just seen right before commercial break here, Sami Zayn backstage talking to Johnny Gargano once again. You know, I really like Johnny Gargano, but what they've been doing here with this sort of lie down and like he's heartbroken type of thing, it's getting a little old pretty fast, to be honest with you. But I do like the idea of Johnny Wrestling supposedly teaming up with Sami Zayn, maybe in a new like heel tag team thing going on here. But yeah, this whole thing with Sami Zayn though over the last few months has been like a head scratcher if you ask me. Like, come on, Sami Zayn's not the last real bad guy. He is just a guy who doesn't know what the heck he's doing and is trying to do anything he can to get in the championship picture right now. And yeah, I think Sami Zayn is sticking his nose into business that's not his, that he shouldn't be. So, what's up, Ghost? Chilling. Hope all is well, Kenneth. Going on, Christopher? Nothing much, man. What about you, Ghost? Look at the chat. Getting along here good, man. I appreciate y'all, dude. Thank you so much, man. Big shout out once again to our member here on the channel, Ghost Honor 86, with a $2 super chat donation, and our boy Christopher, who's been stopping in quite a bit with the $1 super chat. And oh snap, look who's in the building. Our boy Robert, one of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show, also joining us with a $2 super chat donation. I'll throw a bone or two. Evening, folks. Robert, thank you so much, man, for throwing your brother a bone. I do appreciate it. Sipping on a cold beer and finally relaxing. Hey, let's give a nice toast to everybody in the chat, especially our boys here, our 2 members here in Ghost Honor 86 and our boy Robert M. Appreciate you there, brother, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, energy drink kicking good here. Hey, guys, pretty damn good live stream thus far. I hope everybody's doing well. We need more super chats. Well, Kenneth, help us out, man. Help us out. All right, hope everybody's doing well, man, here, guys. And we'll try to see what else we have planned later for tonight. Now, remember, we're still going to hear from Gunther on who the special guest referee will be. Guys, we mentioned in our preview show for WWE Friday Night SmackDown that Gunther gets to pick the stipulation for his rematch for the Undisputed WWE Championship against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Well, we did find out just moments ago that he went to general manager Nick Aldis, the general manager of SmackDown, to tell him that he does not trust his decision-making skills when it comes to picking a referee that will actually be able to do his job right, especially after the controversial ending at WWE Clash in Italy. So with that said, it looks like Gunther is going to handpick a special guest referee for their rematch for the WWE title next week. And guys, I don't know who Gunther has in mind, but it's going to be pretty interesting here to see what happens. Could Sami Zayn be the special guest referee? I don't know. I don't think that would be the case, but you never really know. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, Robert. And says, evening, Red Boy Toe. Hope y'all doing good. Hope the day is all good. Ghost, you too, man. Hope everybody's doing well. Man, guys, we picking up some steam here on these WWE live streams. I'm loving it. I really do appreciate all the support here, guys. Finally able to get a nice chat going here. Yep. For everybody. So make sure you guys tune in. If you got any wrestling questions, any shout outs, anything you guys would like to ask me, don't forget to hit me up here on the live stream on Tim Reynolds Show. And it's Danhausen.
Hey, listen. You have to re-curse the Knicks. I don't think so. No, please. We put a lot of money on the Spurs, and if they win tomorrow, we're getting a huge payout. Why would I care? Hey, what's this? Wow, human money. Hey, amigo, it's a bonus. Oh, yeah? For Team Mexico national team, okay? Yeah, okay. I'm not doing that. I'll keep your money. Hey, Zach, how are you? Listen, Matt, and listen, you gotta keep the Knicks uncursed, okay? Also, I agree. Yeah, that's a good idea, but I do need some human money for that. I don't actually have any money with me. That's a nice watch. The watch? Yeah. You know what? Anything for the Knicks. That's right. Let's do it. For the Knicks, baby. Yeah. Let's go. Give me that ring, too. Danhausen. Chisel jaw out of here. Hello, Mr. Wilson. I've been gone 2 weeks, and look what you've done to the Knicks. No, he doesn't. Ever since you electrocuted him, he's stuck saying his own catchphrase. His catchphrase is, look at him! Yeah, 2010, that's pretty good. Reverse it. Reverse it now. No, let me try something. Hey, the Miz, what do you think of Danhausen today? Awesome! Stop this! When my hand goes up,
your mouth goes shut.
So in. Master, inspire! Stop this now! I like him. I think he's great. Really? Yes. Really? Yes.
No! Kit Wilson just got electrocuted! Oh my god!
See you later. Awesome!
So the Miz and Kit Wilson! Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh, that was so good! Ladies and gentlemen, Danhausen is the funniest man in WWE right now. Oh my gosh. Him and, so you had Roberto and Angel Garza come in and try to say, hey, please recurse the New York Knicks because they've got a lot of money on the Spurs winning tomorrow night, right? And then you see Matt Cardona come in trying to say, dude, you got to make sure that the Knicks stay uncursed. Anything for the Knicks. And then who shows up? And it's none other than Kit Wilson, who is pissed off because the Miz is all sapped out, still freaking feeling the effects of getting electrocuted by Danhausen, I think last week or 2 weeks ago. And now Kit Wilson finds himself electrocuted. Oh my gosh. That was freaking hilarious, man. I'm almost certain I'll be able to show you guys a highlight of that. Oh my gosh, dude. All right, Roberto, what's up, man? Beers and cheers. Heck yeah. Thank you for the $2 super chat donation there from Ghost. Shout out for Roberto for beers and cheers as we hear from Sami Zayn here on Friday Night SmackDown. Did y'all see where WWE released Katie Lee because of money? Oh, yeah. You mean Keith Lee? Yep, I did see that, Kenneth. Hey, what's up, Ghost? WWE failing? Yeah, they aren't doing good at a lot of things. I think Danhausen, though, reminds me of the... See, Danhausen reminds me of the old WWE back in the day, where it was more about entertainment and the wrestling rather than all these stories. especially bad ones.
I gotta say, a little bit of a strange reaction. Considering I was in Europe for the last couple of weeks, and I'm not comparing the European crowd to the American crowd. I'm not doing that. But I will say that the Ride or Dies showed up in full force for me in Europe. All right?
Poor Sammy. Poor Sammy.
But look, you're here, I'm here. You have two choices right now. You could either sit there with a sour look on your face and boo me, or you can ride or die with the last real good guy. I hear you. I hear you. Ride or die, baby. Providence, as much as I love to come out here and party with the diehards, with the day ones, that's not why I'm out here. I'm out here because something has been brewing for months and months, and it needs to come to an end. I want to clear the air once and for all with one man. So come on out there. I know you're back there. Cody Rhodes!
And you say his name, he will answer.
Well, fam. Now that's a proper crowd reaction.
And ladies and gentlemen, he is the undisputed WWE Champion making his way to the ring. He's the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes! Stop the show! Whoa! I was younger. Give it all away, I gave it all away. I built my kingdom.
Immediately said Gunther wants a rematch, he's got it.
Built my kingdom.
The terms of the stipulation that Gunther wants to put forth. Well, now coming out to meet Sami Zayn.
Being to the end, I am my kingdom. Ready now, let's roof off of the count. Gonna give them what we came to see. The sound on its own, they paid for me to start the show. Lights go out, the camera's on, let's go. Whoa! And ladies and gentlemen, we will find out what the WWE Champion has to say in response to being called out here by Sami Zayn once again, as this whole conflict with Zayn has gotten a little out of hand, if you ask me. Follow me to the end. I built my kingdom. All right, Sami Zayn. What do you want to talk about? So, Providence, Rhode Island.
What was the Dunk, now the Amp, one of my favorite arenas on earth, and you know why? My good friend, Sami Zayn! What do you want to talk about?
Knew that was coming.
Okay.
Knew that was coming.
Did you not do that? Could you not do this? Could you not, for 1 second, could you not be the American Nightmare? Can you just be Cody for 1 second? Can you just be my friend so we can have an earnest and honest conversation here? Cody, because it seems like there's been a bit of a pattern developing here for the last, I don't know, few months. A series of, let's call them misunderstandings. A situation where I find myself helping you, and over I find myself paying the price for it. I hear that. I hear that. Okay. All right, nice. Cody, you made me feel like the worst person in the world a couple of weeks ago when Gunther was taking you out, and I let it happen. I turned my back. I walked away, even though, in all honesty, Cody, on that particular night, that is what you deserved, okay? I'm being honest. I'm being honest. But last week, you find yourself in the same position. You're getting choked out by Gunther, and what do? I do the right thing, Cody. I do right by you. I help you, and how does that night end for me? I still end up flat on my back, and you're standing tall. And Cody, this keeps happening over and over, so at a certain point, I have to ask myself, is this an accident? So I want you to just tell me the truth.
Sammy sucks. Sammy sucks. Sammy sucks. Sammy sucks. Sammy sucks.
Sammy, you're asking me basically to explain pro wrestling to you, which you don't need explained to you. You're one of the absolute best in the entire world. No, you're talking about accidents. These were in the confines of a wrestling match. This is competition here. And then you're asking me to turn it off? Turn it off? You called me out in a public forum, my man. You're wearing a brand new WWE merch shirt, which I think I believe more than you believe. Turn it off? That's what I need to do, is turn it off. And besides, you and I should not be standing here. Think about 2 years ago. The biggest moment of my entire career, something I thought would never happen, WrestleMania 40, a memory that I share with you. You were in the ring that night. No, hey, Cody, let's be clear about something. I wasn't just some guy in the ring that night. I was the first guy in the ring that night when you finished your story and won the WWE Championship. First. I was there before Kevin Owens, I was there before Jey Uso, or LA Knight, or CM Punk, or John Cena, or Randy Orton. I was there first, even though, let's be honest for a second, if anybody had any reason to have some sour grapes about you winning that night, it would have been me, but I didn't. I was happy for you. Even still to this day, I'm happy for you. You know why? Because I am a good guy. I was happy for you, Cody. I really was. But all those guys that I listed, how many of them are still your friends now? So it just gets me thinking, is the problem all of those guys, or is the problem you? Everything is about change, and you know that, especially here. You have to be better than you were the day before. Listen, Cody, just level with me. I am leveling with you. When this gets involved, you're talking about Kevin Owens, you're talking about Randy Orton, you're talking about John Cena. I was not able to be honest with them in a way that I need to be honest with you. That's all I'm asking for, Cody. I'm here now. Just be honest with me for once. Don't talk in platitudes.
This little, like...
Don't be... You want me to be honest with you? You want me to be honest? I'm standing out here for this. I'm taking all this fire, listening to this BS. Here's me being honest with you. They are booing you. They are chanting, Sammy sucks. And the reason is because lately you do suck. You're whining. You're crying.
Tell him, Cody.
You're not the Sami Zayn that they fell in love with. Not the Sami Zayn that they took a ride with. You're not my Sami Zayn. You're something else. If anything, you are desperate.
Ooh.
Let's not pretend that it's about anything between you and I other than the WWE Championship. And I owe you an apology. I am sorry. I'm sorry that I have this and that means you never will.
Oh! Snap! Oh, and Sammy just slapped the face of Cody Rhodes! And oh no, and now Sammy trying to apologize. Take him out, Cody! Take him out! Give him a piece of his own medicine! And Sami Zayn trying to apologize to Cody Rhodes here. And I don't... Oh! And he slapped him right back! Woo! Taste that one, Sammy! Taste that one, Sami Zayn! And Sami Zayn getting out of the ring after Cody Rhodes responds with a slap right back to Sami Zayn. Uh-oh, and now Sammy with the steel chair. What are you gonna do, Zayn? Calm your little ass down. And Zayn throwing the chair down in frustration and now walking away from the WWE champion. A very, drama-filled, storyline here between these two. And you can see Sami Zayn, the emotion on his face. I don't know if I expected that. And Solo Sikoa backstage.
Solo.
Oh, and it's spot 2.
What the hell do you want? I got a message from the OTC.
About
Oh, wow. About what?
Solo, it's been way too long and long enough. He needs you to come home.
Home? He wants me to come home. That's what your tribal chief said. That ain't home, Jacob. That's a doghouse. And you're his lapdog. You know what? I don't understand this. What the hell happened to you? Huh? You used to be a killer. A man that everybody was afraid of. The Samoan werewolf. A man who was this close to being Roman. And now, you're just his background. And you know I'm right because I am still standing here and you've done nothing but come here and deliver a message from who? Your tribal chief? Listen to me. Roman has done nothing but embarrass you, humiliated you, made you kneel down like a dog in front of the whole world and in front of our family, Jacob. And that right there, that is not how you treat somebody that you love. What he wants me to come back?
Oh boy.
I'm not going back.
Family drama.
So tell Roman he can go to hell.
I get it. I understand everything you talking about. I understand where you coming from. But I made my decision already. And I'ma stand on business. So if the OTC sends me for you, hey Solo, I'm coming for you. Okay, Jacob. Well, you tell Roman if he wants me to come back home, then he can come and get me.
And wow, an interesting confrontation backstage
Well, that's a massive
between
message
former
delivered.
family members there, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Batu.
Solo back into the bloodline. You're going to have the Dragon there kicking and screaming by the sounds of things.
Listen, we're still buzzing about what happened on AAA, mask versus mask, all-time classic. But also, how about the Cruiserweight Championship recently won by Rey Fenix?
Phoenix would love to hold the Cruiserweight Championship once again. Laredo Kid has ruled for 539 days. Two of the greatest cruiserweights of all time doing that.
And Rey Fenix took on Laredo Kid for the AAA Cruiserweight title.
Laredo's getting frustrated.
And Rey Fenix looking to take advantage of a distracted Laredo Kid. And when the turnbuckle was exposed, Rey Fenix able to hit the Thunder Muscle Powerbomb and become the new AAA Cruiserweight Champion. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring for this next matchup that's scheduled for one fall on WWE SmackDown, he is the AAA Cruiserweight Champion of the World, Rey Fenix!
Introducing first, from the Mexico, weighing in at 182 pounds, he is the AAA Cruiserweight Champion, Rey Fenix! And now he's...
Yo, this next matchup will see Axiom go one-on-one with Rey Fenix coming up next here on Friday Night SmackDown. But yo, freaking Ghost and Robert in the chat are killing me right now, dude. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, woo. All right, we are going to read this verbatim. I've got to. I'm sorry. This is too good. So our boy, Ghost Honor 86 here, one of our members on Tim Reynolds Show, talking to one of our other members here in Robert M. And we see here he says to Robert, Ghost does, I send you my hinged handcuffs, tactical key. Pretty sure the pink furry cuffs you have worn out. Pink furry cuffs is my safe word, says Robert in response. Robert, please tell me, says Ghost. You aren't singing Banana Man or Batman jingle. Oh my gosh. Robert, please tell me no tasers are involved. And Robert says tasers are for the weak. We have cattle prods. Dude. Fucking hilarious, man. Let's go. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're about halfway through here, our show. So hope everybody's doing good. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We're almost met our super chat goal for the night, everybody. So just appreciate everybody hanging out here and enjoying the live stream for WWE SmackDown here on Tim Reynolds Show. And we'll try to get to the action here a little bit. Now, let me go ahead and double check here, guys, and see if I can find some highlights to go over with y'all that you might want to take part in and break down with you. So, unfortunately, a lot of talking here, but yeah, I promised you guys I'd show you this Danhausen skit. So this is the one you definitely got to see here. So, let me get this ready to go here for the most part. I think I can do that. All right, there we go. And yeah, so all right, guys. Obviously, you can see this on whatever social media platform you are on as well. But right here, this has just got to be some of the funniest shit I have seen in WWE in quite some time. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can get this thing going now for everybody. Okay, so here's Danhausen backstage doing Danhausen things, if you will. So there is Roberto Garza, Angel Garza and Roberto. They're trying to make sure that they recurse the Knicks because they're betting on the Spurs to win, especially in Game 5 tomorrow night. So sort of like boosting that theory. And right there, they got a whole bag of human monies for Danhausen, who says, sure, I'll recurse the Knicks for you. Yeah, no problem. And then you see there Matt Cardona walks up and he's like, no, please don't uncurse the Knicks. Or please make sure the Knicks stay uncursed, I should say. And you see there he's trying to get his watch and Rolex, and Cardona's like, all right, there you go. You can have my watch and my Rolex. And trying to take his wedding ring, I think. Cardona, you see there, is interrupted by Mr. Toxicity himself. There, Kit Wilson. Look at the Miz. The Miz is just losing it. And he just keeps saying his catchphrases over and over again. Like, I'm awesome. Like, really? When my hand goes up, your mouth goes shut. Like, this has got to be one of the most funniest segments I have ever seen. Fucking hilarious. You can see Kit Wilson losing it here. And then watch, Wilson really loses it. Because you see here, he's like, no, Danhausen, no. And then, he gets electrocuted, which is just, just too funny. Oh, that's just too funny. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's hilarious, man. All right, guys, and introducing his opponent for this matchup scheduled for one fall, accompanied by Nathan Frazier, it's Axiom!
Over is now a chance for much, much more, battling for the AAA Cruiserweight title.
Yeah, it's one thing hitting that kind of peak in front of your home country's fans with a highly partisan home crowd backing you. It's something else entirely to try and replicate that level of performance here in the US against a champion like Ray Phoenix. But now is your chance, Axiom. What a major victory and championship win this would be if Axiom can pull this off.
By the way, Wade, how cool is it just moments ago to see that Cruiserweight title? The AAA Cruiserweight title.
And now we see here, one-on-one, Ray Phoenix versus Axiom, and a nice drop kick there, drops Axiom. And now Ray, off the ropes here, diving through and takes out Axiom. What an athletic move by Ray Phoenix. And Phoenix in the best shape we've seen him since joining the SmackDown roster, and now throws Axiom back inside the ring. And now off the ropes here, springboard. Oh, Axiom caught Ray into a headlock, a sleeper hold, and now able to counter. Rolled through there by Axiom, ducking under the clothesline. Ray looking for a Hurricane Rana, but Axiom able to counter. And wait a minute, what is this? Axiom lands on his feet, grabs Ray, who lands on his feet, and jumping over Axiom here. Ray gets caught, rolled through here. Axiom able to counter, but a counter by Ray, catching the foot of Axiom and dodging the enziguri. And more counters here. Off the ropes goes Axiom. And a kip up there, catching Ray, and planting him! And what an explosive suplex, and the running knee. There, the cover by Axiom. And a kick out in 2 by Ray.
Speed and movement of Ray Phoenix. Now, I think Axiom is smart enough to realize he cannot match the kind of pace that luchador is going to throw down. And he has to turn this into a slightly...
And we see here, guys, Axiom really trying to show off how good of a wrestler he is, how good athleticism he has going up against one of the most athletic guys in Ray Phoenix, who answers with a chop there. And another chop there to Axiom. And able to stop him there. Roll through by Ray. Oh, and Axiom with a nice arm takedown there, working on that left arm there of Ray Phoenix.
Who just happens to have the ability to go with pace, athleticism, high flying.
Now the roll through there as we see Axiom struggling to keep the pressure on here on Ray Phoenix, who gets to the rope to break that submission hold. And thrown over to the top apron. Oh, and an enziguri connected to Axiom here by Ray Phoenix. And now Ray fired up here. Phoenix could be headed to the top rope.
Vast majority of the roster, maybe not so much against someone with the expertise of a Ray Phoenix, though.
And leaping off the ropes, diving out of the way is Axiom, ducking under the clothesline, and a drop kick connects to the chin of Ray Phoenix. And now Ray rolling to the outside. Axiom looking to make something happen here. Off the top rope, and what a backflip moonsault from the top rope takes out the AAA Cruiserweight Champion. And you see there Axiom showing off the athleticism. Will he be able to take down the AAA Cruiserweight Champion? Or will Ray Phoenix be able to rise from the ashes and defeat Axiom here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown? Well, we will find out coming up next after these commercial breaks right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. Guys, this is Tim Reynolds Show. Now, let's go. Hope you guys are enjoying the live stream, man. All right, let's catch up here with the chats between Roberto here and our boy Ghost. Make sure we're all caught up here, guys. If you're hanging out here with us, man, you got to keep up with these two. These guys are hilarious, man. All right, so let's see here. Ghost responds, make sure with anything spark-wise, you keep the baby oil to a minimum. Way to go, Ghost! That's some good advice. Ghost, in response, Robert says, Ghost, we use WD-40. Lasts longer. It doesn't make smoke up underneath the fruit. So much friction. My dog Roberto using WWE-40 instead of baby oil. Let's go. Let's freaking go, man. Oh, shit. All right. Who screamed Beetlejuice 3 times again? Damn it, not again, says Robert. Dude, this is awesome. The Miz looks like Cattail got put in his hair to pluck. Yeah, Kenneth, ain't no joke. Didn't the Miz look fucking hilarious? After what happened there, I had to show you guys that. I wish I could give you the volume, but obviously you heard what happened earlier. So just breaking it down with what happened, that was hilarious with Danhausen, Kit Wilson, and The Miz. Haha, says Ghost. Tell your wife I said congrats, Roberto, says our boy Ghost Honor. Ghost, yes, sir, thank you, says Robert. She has put in a lot of shit over the years. Put up with a lot of shit over the years. You know, I love that, man. Both Robert and Ghost bonded, man. Making friends here on Tim Reynolds Show. Let's go, guys. This is awesome. All right. Thank you, everybody, man. Don't forget to please hit that like button, everybody, and subscribe to the channel. All right, as we wait to get things going back here after these commercial breaks. All right, If you guys have any wrestling questions, any shout-outs, anything you guys would like to ask me here in the live chat, don't forget to hit me up with those super chats. We only need one more super chat to complete our goal of 5 super chats here for this live stream. And hey, if we get more people willing to donate and help support the channel, we'll add a whole new little challenge there. But we got about an hour, a little less than an hour and 20 minutes left to go here for Friday Night SmackDown, so hope you guys are doing well. I once again want to give a happy belated birthday to Mrs. Reynolds. Her birthday was yesterday, guys. We were going to try to go live on the channel, but unfortunately, I just had too much things to get done and do yesterday, so just want to give her a big shout out here as we wait to get back to the action.
This is first talent fest. And Axiom realizes that he can't out-lucha Ray Phoenix, so he's going about it.
And Robert says, I thought this was a racing stream? Come on, Robert. You're hilarious, dude. All right, so Ray Phoenix here with a counter roll up on Axiom, able to kick out. And Axiom responds with a big kick to the gut of Ray. So Phoenix in trouble here, and Axiom, gets slapped in the face by Ray Phoenix, and now back up Ray with the chop right to the chest, and now Axiom catching some right elbows here, and now Ray battling, but here comes Axiom back with a knee. Off the ropes goes Ray able to counter, and the spinning heel kick connects. And now we see Ray Phoenix looking to head to the top rope here. And Ray gets caught. The enziguri by Axiom. And now up to the top rope here. Axiom, could be looking for that Spanish fly. But Ray battling back with headbutts. Axiom falls off the top rope here. And Ray Phoenix catwalks. And then kick to the side of the head of Axiom. And now Ray from the top rope. Phoenix, the frog splash crossbody. The cover here. And a kick out at 2.
Blistering first 8 months in WWE for Ray Phoenix, capped off by Ray Cole south of the border. I'm looking to extend this run now.
And now here Ray Phoenix looking to keep that momentum going here. Now back to his feet. Phoenix looking to respond. And a kick to the chest of Axiom. And Axiom in trouble. Will he be able to battle back? Ray going for it again, but Axiom grabs the leg of Phoenix. And now Ray, though, able to kick him in the side of the head. And now up on the shoulders of Ray Phoenix. Axiom able to counter. Ray off the ropes. Axiom gets caught with a back elbow. And then wait a minute. Look at the slide through. Dropping Ray Phoenix. A unique maneuver by Axiom, who heads to the top rope here. And the missile drop kick takes down the Cruiserweight champ, the cover. And a kick out at 2.
Make no mistake, that was a late kick out there from
And
Ray
definitely a late kick out by Ray Phoenix, as you see Axiom here looking for a huge win here on SmackDown. And now Ray back to his feet. Axiom, missed with the kick. Ray back to his feet, and he answers with a huge kick to Axiom. Up on his shoulders, Ray Phoenix. And the Death Valley Driver connects the cover, and a kick out at 2. And man, Axiom and Ray Phoenix put on one hell of a show here, folks, thus far.
Just gotta hope and pray that the body cooperates before 3. For Axiom, luckily enough, it did fall now.
Great scene here in Providence that has been home to.
So we see here the AAA Cruiserweight Championship is on the line here in this one, as Ray Phoenix looks to defend his title on SmackDown. Axiom and Ray with double clotheslines, and now both men still going at it. And Axiom looking for an armbar. A nice maneuver, and it's locked in. The armbar's locked in. Ray with the counter, rolling up and kicking out at 2 is Axiom. The roll through here by Ray, caught by Axiom. And now in the corner, Phoenix, able to duck out of the way. And now that one missed, and now Ray's in control. Phoenix looking to take advantage of the mistake by Axiom. And the roundhouse kick in the corner. The springboard off the middle rope connects with that one. And now Ray placing Axiom on the top rope. But wait a minute, Axiom not done yet. The kicks to the chest here. Ray Phoenix, leaps up. And oh my goodness. And Axiom trying to go after him here. Ray just taking chops, and now, and what is this? Leaping up to the top rope. Oh, the Spanish fly from Axiom! The cover! And somehow Ray Phoenix kicks out at 2. Axiom not done after that beautiful Spanish fly. Looked like he had the match won, but instead it's a kick out at 2. And now Axiom, got caught with the super kick. Ray Phoenix looking to get back in this matchup. The springboard roundhouse kick connects. And oh no, Axiom in trouble now. And Ray, again the roundhouse kick off the middle rope. And now after that springboard, Ray looking to put this one away. No, no! Axiom in trouble! And the rolling Phoenix connects the cover! And your winner, and still the AAA Cruiserweight Champion, Ray Phoenix!
WWE programming. Give me more. Wow. Such a high-octane matchup. Finish off with that spinning Mexican muscle buster that is one proud exponent of Lucha Libre and one proud champion.
Nick, I fought long and I fought hard, and I'm here to let you know that I made a decision. So obviously, for this to go down smoothly, I need somebody that is watertight with the rule book, somebody with an advanced level of experience. But then I also thought I should take the human factor into consideration. And I think what I need is a guy with the heart at the right place. A good guy. Maybe the last real good guy.
I knew it!
So my decision
I knew it!
for my title match next week,
I knew it.
the referee for that match will be none other than
Sami Zayn. Wow! Should have seen that
Make
coming.
it happen, please.
And Gunther revealing that he wants Sami Zayn to be the special guest referee for his rematch for the WWE Championship next week. But ladies and gentlemen, arriving to the arena in style, it's the WWE United States Champion Trick Williams and Little Yachty coming up next here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Well, well, well. Let's see what happens here. All right, let's get back to it here, man. How's everybody doing? Ghost, I think my chat popped up on the screen behind Tim, but that was funny. It's your drug, your wife. Is the drug your wife put in your drink? What is going on here between Ghost and Robert? You guys are freaking hilarious, man. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, guys, so we're here on another commercial break, waiting to get back to the action here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you guys have any questions, any shout-outs, make sure you hit me up, guys, in the live chat here with those super chats. We only need one more super chat to accomplish our goal of 5 super chats here on the live stream, and thank you guys for all the love and support. It does mean a lot here from Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so we still got some more action coming up here on Friday Night SmackDown. We'll wait to see what we are expecting here today. And also, guys, some big WWE news that I've read earlier today. Looks like CM Punk will be returning to the WWE in July, and he'll be on the SmackDown brand. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens with now CM Punk coming back on Friday Night SmackDown and what that means for WWE Raw going forward as well. I put up in the chat and I didn't get shown. It was about Axiom. All right, Robert, it may have, slipped my chat here. Hold on. I mean, Robert, I see the one that says, I thought this was a racing stream. That definitely made me crack up laughing. Ghost, yes, sir, thank you. She's put up, yeah, so I'm not seeing it here, Robert. But hey, oh well. Maybe design a U.S. flag or NASCAR next Sunday stream of racing? Design a flag? I mean, where would I hang it? Like, I'm just going to cover up all my stuff on the shelf? I mean, if I put it behind me, you can't really see it behind me. So what am I going to do? Wear a flag? Like, come on. Ghost, I'm old enough to remember chopping my homework in the stone and sending it by carrier pigeon. I don't think carrier pigeons could carry your stone edge tablet out there, Ghost, but I guess you never know, right? Those carrier pigeons were probably a lot more tougher back in the day than they are now. That's hilarious, man. All right. So should be getting back to the action here shortly, everybody. I appreciate everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. And there it is, guys. It's been made official. Cody Rhodes will defend the undisputed WWE Championship next week against Gunther in a rematch with the special guest referee being Sami Zayn.
At the right time from the ring general who held all the marbles in this one. Cody Rhodes defends the WWE Championship against Gunther next week on SmackDown with Sami Zayn as guest referee. That is live from Kansas City.
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown, he is the WWE United States Champion, accompanied by Little Yachty. It's Trick Williams! Whoop that Trick. Whoop that. Oh, look at that. Kenneth said this Sunday's Flag Day for NASCAR. Oh, I did not know that.
They know how to raise them here in Rhode Island. Oh man, that little kid is doing it right. I'm gonna say, the coolest man on planet Earth until I saw that little kid.
Accompanied by Grammy Award nominee, multi-platinum and diamond artist Lil Yachty. Please welcome the United States Champion, Trick Williams.
Trick Williams and Lil Yachty, and the trick stick in hand, the 47 inches of diamonds and gemstone weaponry weight. You measured it? I have measured
measured it.
How did you get around that close to it? It looked down. I tried to think what it's worth.
See the case it comes in?
It is just sparkling, just like the career of Trick Williams, the United States champion. Things just go smoothly when you're that damn good.
So I guess we're going to hear from Trick Williams.
How y'all feeling tonight?
Actually, Little Yachty.
Ladies and gentlemen, all those in attendance, the millions watching at home, even though I can't see, I would like to introduce to you the real champion of SmackDown, Mr. Trick!
Whoa, hold on there, Yachty. Look, usually we come out and it's a party, and I love that. I appreciate that, but today is not one of them days.
Ooh.
I got something I got to get off my
You
chest.
can't do that to the people like that. When you know they wait all week to come out here and party with Trick Williams. What you mean you can't do them like that?
Look, I feel what you're saying right now, but at the King of the Ring tournament last week...
What about the King of the Ring tournament, man? You know Dominic Mysterio cheated you last week. We done talked about this.
But it's not about that, Yachty, because the truth is that I lost. Last week I lost. I don't like it. It didn't feel good. But the truth is, in some weird kind of way, it kind of woke up something in me. It kind of brought a fire in me that I ain't felt in a long time. It made me want to step my game up and bring SmackDown to new levels, new heights.
Okay, Trick.
People always asking around here. I see you tweeting. Who's going to be the man now? Who's the man carrying the brand? Well, let me break it down for you. Trick Williams is the leader of the new school.
That's right, baby. That's right, baby.
And the fact that I lost that King of the Ring last week tournament, it truly pisses me off.
Ooh.
It makes me want to step my game up. It was going to show the people exactly who I am, what I'm capable of. So let me tell you who I am, everybody. My name is Trick Williams. And I'm still the United States champion.
Right.
I'm still Hollywood Trick. I'm still Mr. Lemon Pepper Stepper. Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Trick James, bitch.
And that's right, SmackDown, baby. You gonna give it to him, bro.
This is the revolution.
Uh-oh! And ladies and gentlemen, interrupting Trick Williams, it's none other than the Revolution, Ricky Saints!
Pardon the interruption from a firebrand newcomer who has made no secret of the fact that he wants to take the United States Championship.
Uh-oh! And interrupting the entrance of Ricky Saints is none other than Carmelo Hayes! Uh-oh! Got ourselves a little controversy.
Listen up, Trick. We gonna cut all that off right now. Because here's the problem.
Uh-oh.
Since you got that championship, all you do come out here, catchphrase after catchphrase. I feel like I'm listening to a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah. What are we talking about here? No, what the hell is that?
Listen, here's what I need you to do, Trick. I need you to make up your mind. You standing here aura farming with that championship. Pick somebody. Is it Ricky? Is it me? What we doing, dog?
What are we talking about? First off, I'm the guy that beat you. So if there's any discussion, it's all Ricky Saints is the new contender for the U.S. Championship. Let's talk about it.
Okay, Ricky. You know what was clear cut here? Is that we need to cut you out the picture. Because until you got involved, me and Trick had our own thing and we was handling business. Look, Trick, you got two guys killing themselves for an opportunity and a title about a guy that don't even want to defend it. So what's up with that?
What are you forgetting? I beat you last week. There's nothing to discuss no more.
Oh, you beat me? Well, you're looking at the guy that also beat you. So what you want to do about it?
Oh, how about we go ahead and split the difference right here in Providence? You want that?
I wish both of you would shut the hell up. Because the truth is, it doesn't matter. Y'all keep bickering and battering about who deserves the opportunity at my title. It doesn't matter because I'm going to stomp the winner out anyways. But I tell you what, you Siamese twins, y'all figure it out. Y'all battle it out. Whoever wins can finally come see me, the champion. But until then, shut the hell up while grown folks is talking.
Oh, and Ricky Saints going after Carmelo, who runs into Trick Williams. And now Mello, the right hands, is Ricky Saints thrown off the ropes. Mello, and oh! And a dirty Diana there connecting, and now Carmelo going after Ricky Saints. But wait a minute. Oh, there's Trick Williams throwing Carmelo into the post. And oh, what a Uranagi from Trick Williams. And the bookend there, made famous by Booker T, as we see Trick Williams making a statement here on Friday Night SmackDown. But which one of these two men will be the new #1 contender? Will it be Ricky Saints? Will it be Carmelo Hayes that has an opportunity to challenge Trick Williams for the United States Championship? And here's Royce Keys backstage.
Tournament match against 3 incredibly accomplished competitors. How do you approach opportunity of this magnitude?
Listen, all right? Hear me out. I'm not here to make it night harder than it already is, but I need you to listen to me. All right. The bloodline is here. The same bloodline that's been running this place for years. The bloodline that I was on, okay? I know what they're doing here. I know what type of play they're going to run. The bloodline is here to make sure that Jay goes on to the next round in the King of the Ring tournament. And guess who's here to help him? Jacob. Yeah, the one you call family? That don't sound like family to me. Jacob was gone. He took a kneel in front of Roman. Now listen, I'm not saying that you have to fight for me. Hell, you don't even have to fight with me. I just don't want to see you a casualty in Roman's war.
Interesting. So Solo speaking some words of wisdom here to Royce Keys, and something for Royce to think about. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, it's a tag team matchup scheduled for one fall. And introducing first, it's Chelsea Green. Oh. And introducing her tag team partner, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
Introducing first, the team of Chelsea Green and the Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Stratton. Tiffany and Chelsea against B-Chin and B-Fab coming up next.
All right, guys, so another commercial break. As we wait to get back to the action, we'll set up a poll here for our next matchup of the night so you know what match is coming on the channel. And thank you guys so much for hanging out on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe. All right. All right. if you guys have any shout outs, any questions you guys would like to ask, maybe wrestling questions or sports questions of any kind, anything you guys would like to say or ask, don't forget to hit me up with those super chats here on the live stream, guys. And also don't forget, guys, you can sign up for channel memberships now on Tim Reynolds Show. Just go and look at my YouTube channel page. You can also click the link on the top of that page to donate any amount that you guys would like. Anything you guys can do really does go a long way to helping the channel out and supporting the channel, whether that's you guys hitting the like button, subscribing, sharing this live stream with your family and friends, or being able to donate or sign up for memberships. So do appreciate you guys for all of your help and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. We are just hammering down and we are working away to try to get this dream accomplished here from your boy here on Tim Reynolds Show. Been doing this now for over 2 years. We're slowly but surely getting there, guys, to start doing this full time. So I really do appreciate you guys doing anything you can to, share this live stream, share the YouTube channel with your family and friends, bring them along, and hopefully they come and enjoy the live stream play-by-plays here on Tim Reynolds Show. I promise you guys will be excited. So, all right, let's get our poll going here for our next tag team matchup here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. We've got Tiffany and Chelsea, and then Meechin and B-Fab. All right, so there are your options here, guys. Don't forget to pick who you guys are rolling with here. And hey, big shout out to Kenneth giving us a little update as the Team USA in the World Cup is up 3-0 at halftime. That's a good start for Team USA. USA, USA. Heck yeah, man. Damn, these guys got more beef on that wall than the Buckies, says Robert. What? Ghost said, hey, Robert, man, when they bring you the tab, don't ask for a hammer or a chisel. Oh, damn. Watch out, Ghost. Even Ghost with the USA chants. Ghost, I did ask for gluten-free water, said Robert. You should have seen the look on the server's face. My wife even laughed out loud, but she still slapped me. Oh, Robert, that's a good woman right there, man. Oh, my gosh. Not only will she laugh at your jokes, but also slap you when they are ridiculous. Love that. Robert, I bet wife beer goggles as you looking 20 years younger. Must be nice seeing you at 60 again. Damn, Robert and Ghost are going at it here, man. Keith says maybe start a Discord. Hey, as a matter of fact, guys, I do have a Discord here on Tim Reynolds Show. So we'll have to, I'll have to put that in like the post section, I think, one time, because I'm not really big with it, to be honest with you guys, and that's because it's kind of like a, not even a group chat, more like a conference call. So when you have a bunch of people on there trying to talk at the same time, it can make things difficult with what I try to do on my YouTube channel. I have had a couple of people reach out that have wanted to sort of help and support the channel in a certain way, but just not really ready to be using Discord yet, in my opinion. And ladies and gentlemen, introducing their opponents. Making her way to the ring, it's Meechin! And her tag team partner, making her way to the ring, it's B-Fab!
The team of B-Fab and Meechin, who got involved with our fatal four-way earlier, and then it took Alexa Bliss to come down and try to help out, and then it was Tiffany Stratton doing the right thing, running down to the ring to deal with Meechin and B-Fab and fight them all, only to see them then come backstage where it was Chelsea Green who came to their defense with a kendo stick in hand.
Doing the right thing, Tiffany Stratton chasing them off is a matter of perspective, and what's important here is the perspective of Meechin, B-Fab, and I'm sure Jade Cargill, and they would not agree that it was.
And we'll see how Chelsea Green and Tiffany Stratton are able to work as a tag team here in this one as they go up against Michin and BFAB, who are definitely starting to work better as a tag team in this women's tag team division.
Is finally paying some dividends. Tiffany saying you go right over there. Well, I don't think Tiffany Stratton quite respects the in-ring abilities of Chelsea.
So here we go, Tiffany Stratton starting things out here with Michin. And a tie-up here in the middle of the ring, a nice side headlock by Stratton. Michin throws her into the ropes, and a nice cartwheel there from Tiffany, and oh, a big clothesline knocks down Michin. And now Stratton fired up here. In the corner goes Michin. And a nice counter though. Stratton able to leap over. Oh, gets caught. Michin gets taken down. And now the slip up there. The lady's a little off balance here for the most part. And now into the corner goes Michin. A nice counter. Stratton able to leap over Michin. And now we see here again, Stratton leaping over Michin, and Michin in pursuit. Tag made by Chelsea Green, and Michin got dropped. The Alabama Slammer, and now Chelsea, slamming down Michin. And the good double team there, the cover, and a kick out at 2. So Chelsea Green getting some chance here in Providence. And now off the ropes goes Michin. And now Green ducking under the clothesline. Oh, gets caught with a back elbow. And now Michin makes the tag. Here comes BFAB. And now a double team here. Off the ropes goes Chelsea Green. And the kick by Michin. And the follow kick through by BFAB. The cover here on Green. And Chelsea kicks out at 2.
Left shoulder up. Yeah, BFAB has been very impressive since linking up with Jade Cargill.
And now we see here Chelsea able to counter that full Nelson. And with a slap in the face by Chelsea Green. And now BFAB, lands on her feet. Chelsea, got caught here. And now we see here the tag made. Michin now legal. And now Chelsea Green getting teamed up on here. And slamming down Chelsea Green. As the team of BFAB and Michin continue here. And the cheap shot to Tiffany Stratton, knocking her off the apron by Michin. And the kick to Green. The cover here. And a kick out at 2. So Michin here and BFAB look to continue their onslaught here, continue their offense as they try to build momentum to get a victory here on Friday Night SmackDown. They are definitely the underdog here in this one, but will we see the WWE Women's United States Champion Tiffany Stratton and Chelsea Green be able to work together as a tag team to make this match happen and get the victory here on Friday Night SmackDown? We will find out coming up next. Appreciate everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, we got 4 votes in. Most of those votes going for Tiffany and Chelsea in this next matchup here on SmackDown as we wait to get back from these commercial breaks. Hope everybody is doing well. And thanks for hanging out with us, guys. All right, so we wait to get back to the action here, everybody. Don't forget to please like and subscribe. A lot of commercial breaks, but hey, we're working through them, Man, that new Masters of the Universe movie looks pretty good. Heck yeah. All right, guys, you have any shout-outs, any wrestling questions, anything you guys would like to ask, please don't forget to hit me up here on the live stream. What streams we doing for all of us this weekend? Well, thank you for asking, Kenneth. Yeah, so coming up on Sunday, we'll be doing the NASCAR Cup Series race from Pocono Raceway. Tomorrow, going to be working on some content to try to get that posted just some creative content with a bunch of the NFL news going on. I've got just about every piece of NFL news this offseason saved in my phone, guys, but just been really, really busy trying to find time to be able to post it all and be creative with it as well, which is always the tough part. So finding time and being able to be creative with my video postings, especially with the shorts, because they're so hit or miss. And I don't really make any money making those shorts in the first place. So I try to stick to the live streams as much as I can. Tomorrow, I am debating doing the O'Reilly Auto Parts Series race from Pocono because O'Reilly did take the week off last week, and that would probably be a good live stream to do with you guys tomorrow. Just don't know for sure yet. But, oh, snap! And coming in with the $2 super chat to help us accomplish our goal here on Tim Reynolds Show, our boy Ghost Honor 86 with the $2 super chat donation says, for Robert's cape cleaning, wife dissatisfied. Hey, okay, Robert, we hear you, bro. Should say Ghost, Robert hears you. And now here up on the top rope, Chelsea Green battling back here, and oh, Meechin with a slap to the face to Green, and now Chelsea in big trouble, and now Meechin up on the top rope, and oh, a Hurricane Rana drops Chelsea, and now Green the cover by Meechin, and a kick out at two.
Getting that left shoulder up. And Tiffany has been hesitant to befriend Chelsea Green in recent weeks.
So here we go now, Meechin with that headlock applied on Chelsea Green, who's trying to desperately make a tag here to Tiffany Stratton. And still to come later tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the Fatal 4-Way first round matchup for the King of the Ring tournament. And Chelsea Green able to battle out of that. Meechin grabbing the ankle of Green, though. Chelsea, able to kick Meechin off here. And now Chelsea, grabbed by B-Fab. And so close, but the Enziguri connects, and now that could be the opening Chelsea needs.
Does she have enough, though? The reserve of energy, you see her stumbling.
And the splash there, and now Meechin misses, thrown outside the ring by Green. B-Fab, shoulder first into the steel post. And now Chelsea needs to make a tag. But wait a minute. Cargill back outside, taking down Tiffany Stratton. And now Chelsea Green all by herself.
That was the opportunity for Chelsea Green.
And now Green in the corner. B-Fab, catches the knees. Chelsea still battling here. Moves out of the way. B-Fab head first into the steel post. And the unprettier! It connects, but wait a minute. Meechin back in the ring. And oh my goodness, no! The Styles Clash connects from Meechin! And the cover! And your winners here in this one, it's B-Fab and Meechin! And there's Tiffany Stratton going after Meechin and B-Fab and Jade Cargill. Stratton not backing down. This looks ridiculous right now. And now the double team attacking Tiffany Stratton from behind. 3-on-1 here.
Stratton is now getting mocked by this trio.
This is a hopeless beatdown now. As the three of them have her surrounded.
And jaded by Jade Cargill to Tiffany Stratton. And it looks like Jade has her eyes set on that Women's United States Championship.
Jade and Tiffany Stratton. And Jade may well have suddenly got designs on that United States Championship. And if you want to hurt your nemesis, what better way to do it than to take that gold away from them?
Of course, Jade Cargill was ousted from the Queen of the Ring tournament earlier tonight. Charlotte Flair was able to advance with that victory. Tiffany Stratton did play a role there. Thus the action we just saw. Remember, the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament gets a title shot at SummerSlam coming up the first weekend of August. 2 nights in Minnesota. Charlotte advanced earlier tonight. Last week there was serious tension. Kiana James lost out with a lot of miscommunication. There has been weeks and weeks of this. Well, last week on SmackDown.
And now we've seen last week.
The ring tournament, major misunderstanding happened right about here with her partner, Julia. And this then led to an opening for Raquel Rodriguez to hit the top.
And Raquel Rodriguez able to defeat.
To the semi-final. Now, 2 weeks of tension between these two. It was the final straw.
Able to defeat Kiana James, and then Julia snaps on James and now takes out her former assistant.
The official dissolution of their partnership.
I'm here with Kiana James, and Kiana, last week in Bologna, you had a client.
My friend betrayed me. And I know it's just juicy gossip for you, Kathy, but for me, it's my life. I did everything for Julia. I secured her matches. I made her champion. She needed me. And the one time I asked her for help, she's useless. I needed your help with English, with contract, not with being a fighter. That's who I am. I didn't need you for anything. I was an in. You used my momentum. I eclipsed you. Kiana, my English is better now. So I finally have the words to say.
Oh, and a slap to the face of Kiana James by Julia, as she is sick and tired of the disrespect from her former helper. And there's Finn Balor backstage getting ready for his main event match. And uh-oh. What does Tama Tonga
It's been a long
want?
time. Welcome to SmackDown. Good luck.
Finn Balor and the King of the Ring. Fatal 4-way. First round action of that tournament next.
And that's right, guys. Coming up next, we will see the Fatal 4-way match and the last match in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. Coming up next here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. All right, hope everybody's doing well. Maybe Rhea Ripley comes out to help Tiffany. Kenneth, unfortunately, right now, we probably will not see Rhea Ripley in a ring for the next few weeks. She's dealing with a knee sprain. So right now, with that injury, she's going to be out of action for at least a little while as she goes to recover. So we probably won't see Rhea Ripley, at least for a little while, here back on SmackDown. Robert, put down the drink menu. I call the short bus for you, says Ghost. Looking out for Robert, I guess. What's going on? Ghost, you're right. For the second time there, I thought them Utah sister wives was going on. Holy shit. All right, Meechin and BFAB, says Jeffrey. And what's up, Martin, with the thumbs up? Thank you, brother. Hope everybody's doing well. Don't forget, guys, to please hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel as we wait to get back to the action here. Got a commercial break to get through. And I appreciate everybody hanging out with us here, man. All right, so SmackDown going pretty good thus far. Let's see if we can get a little recap of anything of much importance at the moment. Man, like we said, guys, earlier, man, Danhausen brought the frickin' house down with that segment backstage. That was absolutely awesome. So, all right, guys, nothing really big to go over here except for maybe this. And this was definitely a little bit of a shocker to me because I did not expect this from Gunther, but I guess, you know, he just kind of catches us off guard here with this one. But I did sort of guess this earlier in the week. Gunther wants a special guest referee for his rematch against Cody Rhodes next week on Friday Night SmackDown. So, he does get his wish, as we see right here, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Right here, we see a special guest referee match next week with the undisputed WWE Championship on the line, as we will see the Ring General Gunther go one-on-one with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, and Sami Zayn is the special guest referee. Sure, nothing can go wrong here in this matchup, right, Gunther? Oh my gosh. It's already been bad enough to see Sami Zayn acting the way he is. It's almost been like a drama-filled type thing. What is the thing? A soap opera? I think that's what I'm kind of the word I'm looking for here. So, little shocked with this, but next week, Kansas City, Missouri, we'll see the WWE Championship on the line. And we'll see if this unfortunate match stipulation here will be a big problem for Cody Rhodes. Robert, did you bring your helmet?
Are we actually going through with this? Look, Cody, you know my hands were tied. You know he got lawyers involved. You know what everything's been going on. He said he wanted to name the stip. He named the stip. He wants the referee. This is it.
I understand that. Sammy is a wreck right now. Emotionally, he's all over the place.
Uh-oh, and look who's right behind him.
You gave me one, I gave you one. Please tell me, Sammy, that we're good. I don't know, Cody. I'm a bit of a wreck. My emotions are all over the place. Good luck next week.
Yikes.
All right, so let's talk about.
So the drama getting a little deeper here on Friday Night SmackDown, but don't forget, guys, next week from Kansas City, we will see Friday Night SmackDown take place.
Sale now via AXS.com, and just look at this card.
And that's right, guys. Next week, like we just mentioned, we'll see Gunther go one-on-one with the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, who puts the undisputed WWE Championship on the line in a special guest referee match with Sami Zayn as the special guest referee.
Will be the guest referee.
Well, it sounds like Cody Rhodes has a huge mountain to climb if he's going to retain next week against...
Oh, and ladies and gentlemen, it's been made official. Next week, we'll see Carmelo Hayes go one-on-one with Ricky Saints, and the winner will be the new #1 contender for the United States Championship with a match that they will earn at WWE Night of Champions.
We also have another championship match next week.
Uh-oh, and ladies and gentlemen, the WWE Tag Team titles will be on the line as R-Truth and Damian Priest defend the titles against the MFTs.
As we saw earlier tonight, Charlotte Flair progressed in the Queen of the Ring tournament. She takes...
And that's right, guys. Next Friday, we'll see the semifinals for the Queen of the Ring tournament as Charlotte Flair goes one-on-one with the Women's World Champion, Liv Morgan.
AKC. That card is incredible. Absolutely incredible SmackDown match.
Guys, I'm here with
Ooh,
LA Knight.
LA Knight. Yeah.
And LA, a big opportunity ahead of you, a match in the King of the Ring tournament, but the Bloodline is in the building, and given what's
You
transpired...
know what? That's all you got to say is the Bloodline's in the building. Let me talk to you. The Bloodline's in the building, but more importantly, LA Knight's in the building. And what that means is we're looking at... Didn't I call this? I think I said all the Bloodline's going to show up tonight. I wouldn't call myself Nostradamus, but we can go ahead and call me LA Damas. As a matter of fact, we can call Roman Reigns Nostradamus because he was the one saying...
Damn.
He's the one saying that, oh no, Jimmy's going to do it by himself. Yet here's Jacob, here's Jimmy. I'm sorry, it's Jay that's going to do it by himself, right? I don't know. It's easy to get them mixed up. But the bottom line is this, it's Jimmy, it's Jacob, and now they're trying to get Solo back in the fold. Oh my God, I can't wait until you got both Jacob and Solo looking all pregnant and barefoot back in the Bloodline.
Damn.
But what it comes down to is, I'm not going to make you any promises because when you look at what's going on out there, I have insurmountable odds out there. But what it comes down to is this. If I can defy the odds by the grace of God, I'll be wearing that king right to the front door of Roman Reigns, and I will stomp him out. Yeah! With everybody saying,
L.A. Knight. Yeah.
And we'll see if LA Knight has what it takes. But ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, he is main event Jey Uso!
You think they're hyped here at Providence?
Me, Oos. Day one is just me, Oos. Day one is just me, Oos. Day one is there are a lot of people who can put it down like this. Yeet, 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 yeet. And everybody yeeting in Providence, Rhode Island as main event Jey Uso makes his way to the ring for our main event match of the evening.
King of the Ring, first round, fatal four-way is next.
Day one is just me, Oos. All right, guys, so we wait to see what happens in our main event matchup coming up next after these commercial breaks, but on Monday Night Raw.
The ring tournaments reach the semifinals.
This is going to be a hell of a tournament.
Who will make history? Who will advance? It's a massive night on Monday Night Raw. Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific. Only on Netflix.
All right, so we're waiting to get back from commercial break here, guys. Yo, Robert, can't thank you enough. You are awesome. And goes with the $2 super chat. Well, ain't that very nice of you, brother? All right, guys, so we're getting our poll ready for our main event matchup. Give Robert a big shout out here, guys, in the live stream. Ghost Honor giving Robert a shout out here with the $2 super chat. Says, Robert, can't thank you enough. You are awesome. Thank you so much there, Ghost, for all your love and support, man. And thank you also for befriending and supporting friendship and everything else here on the live stream, man. It's awesome. All right, so here we go. Jey Uso. We've also got, who else we got in this matchup? We got Royce Keys, we got LA Knight, and somebody else. Okay, I gotta go double check here. Ooh, Oh, Finn Balor, that's it. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay. All right, so we got LA Knight. We got Royce Keys. And Finn Balor. All right, there goes the poll here, guys, as we get everything going. Oh, snap! Look at that, Robert! With a $2 super jet, also saying it goes right back at you, homie. Hell yeah, look at that. There we go. Showing some love here in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Ain't that awesome? Ain't that a beautiful thing? All right, appreciate you, man. Let's set up the poll for this match. Kenneth, I got you, brother. I got you. Kenneth. Let's go, buddy. All right, guys, so our main event coming up here next on Friday Night SmackDown. We will see a fatal four-way match, the last first-round matchup in the King of the Ring tournament, and whoever wins this matchup will earn a spot in the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament here after we get done with our main event matchup here on WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Guys, don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Big shout out once again to 2 of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show. 2 loyal and honestly awesome guys here, man. One of our best, possibly some of our best members here, guys, honestly. Shout out to Ghost Honor and also Robert M. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us here and supporting the channel. It does mean a lot from the bottom of my heart, guys. Seriously. Who do you want to win this matchup? Kenneth, good question. I think for me, all signs are pointing to Jey Uso winning this matchup, but for me, I'm rooting for LA Knight. I think LA Knight deserves to get the victory here. That's going to help sort of fuel this storyline with him in the bloodline as well. And I think LA Knight also deserves to have a chance to win this tournament and get a title championship opportunity.
Tournament, win King of the Ring. The family has to get the other title.
God bless you and the wife tonight. Keep you safe and may it be fun and full of mischief. Love you both, says Ghost. Thank you, Ghost, for that. And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, it's Finn Balor!
Now a man who walks alone and takes orders from nobody.
Final Judgment Day dissolved.
And I love they brought back the old entrance for Finn Balor, man. Let's go! And could Finn Balor pull off a huge upset here in the King of the Ring tournament? We'll find out.
Great moment this spring when the Demon arrived at WrestleMania and he defeated Dirty Dom. And now the trade over to SmackDown here to pursue gold. What a big step forward he could take in this final first-round matchup, fatal four-way of the King of the Ring tournament.
Oh, what an electric atmosphere in here. Yeah, you get the sense that Finn Balor has really rediscovered the real Finn Balor. Gone back to the guy who had the world buzzing when he first arrived in WWE 10 years ago. Well, he suddenly looks 10 years younger. And the best version of Finn Balor is back here on SmackDown.
And ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, it's Royce Keys!
And here's the man that I think makes this fatal four-way wildly intriguing.
Colorado, California, weighing in at 270 pounds. He's the winner of the 2026 Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, Royce Keys!
And Wade, we've been watching and experienced this push-pull with Royce Keys and Solo Sikoa and the complexities of it all. Here's the bottom line. Royce can stand on his own like few can. One of the most dangerous, powerful challengers that passes by anybody.
Yeah, so Royce Keys is built to walk alone. He doesn't need help. Just look at what a specimen of a human being he is. However, it has to be said he's had a number of difficulties getting to the level he expects to be at, which is the very top, thanks to consistent numbers games being used against him, mainly by the MFT crew. So as much as he came in with the best of intentions, sure.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing the last opponent for this fatal four-way main event matchup in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. He is the megastar from Los Angeles, California. It's L.A. Knight! Yeah!
As a kite of Cavorca, and we're going to play his place in the semi-finals of this tournament.
And their opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, L.A. Knight!
He is determined to walk into SummerSlam as the King of the Ring. Love this matchup when you look at these four here. The first round matchup, the fatal four-way. Jey Uso, Finn Balor, Royce Keys, and
All right, guys, get your votes in here as we get ready for the main event.
Jey Uso for a second, a rather tempestuous relationship over the years. They've tagged together, they've been at each other's throats.
Oh, and LA Knight mocking Jey Uso, and now they're going at it. This matchup starting with Jey going after LA Knight, and now Royce Keys going after Finn Balor, and now LA Knight on the attack, going after Jey Uso. Royce Keys going after Balor in the corner, and now Jey switches it up, but Royce Keys takes out Knight and Jey, and then a slam to Balor in the corner, and now Royce Keys looking to take over this main event matchup. And Royce going at it. The double clothesline takes out Jey and Knight. And outside the ring now, Royce Keys turns his attention to Finn Balor. Balor going after Royce here. The kicks to the legs of the big man. But Royce using his power. Finn leaping over Keys here. And Balor having to duck. And over the top rope goes Royce Keys. But wait a minute. Finn Balor feeling it. Off the ropes here. Finn's gonna go over the top rope and takes out LA Knight and Jey Uso. And of course, we get another freaking commercial. Oh my gosh, man. This is just almost too much, man. I gotta tell you guys, man, I love these WWE live streams. I do, because I love hanging out with you guys and I love doing play-by-play for wrestling matches. But like, all these commercials, man, I feel like they take away from the action. I'm sorry. I know WWE's got to make money with commercials on this program, but like during the matches, can we not have any commercial breaks? Like, just, is that too much to ask? Like, the wrestling's already bad enough. Like, as we see Finn Balor laying a kick to Jey Uso, the cover here, and a kick out at 2 as Finn Balor looks to keep the pressure on here. We are side by side, so we'll try to keep up with the action here, everybody, with this commercial break here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. And now Jey Uso trying to turn things around here as he goes after Finn Balor here. And now the right hand's hammering down on Balor in the corner as Jey Uso gets the crowd into it here on Friday Night SmackDown. And now, LA Knight, going after Jey and throws him into the corner. And now it's Knight's turn with the right hands to Jey Uso in the corner. The megastar keeping the pressure on. But wait a minute, Royce Keys now back in the match. And after that, throws LA Knight outside the ring. Finn Balor gonna go after Royce here, and both Jey and Finn toss Royce Keys outside the ring, and now only 2 men remaining in the ring. It's Finn and Jey with the uppercut there to Balor, and knocks the man down. And we'll see if Jey Uso can carry some momentum here. The cover, and a kick out at 2 there by Balor. Maybe next year we run side commercials. Hey, I mean, would be better, right? Would be better if we had commercials here on Tim Reynolds Show. Then I'd be getting a lot more money. But yeah, man, as we see, Finn Balor definitely doesn't have the biggest odds or the best chance to win this matchup, if you ask me. Royce Keys definitely should be a favorite, but oh no! Keys just taking out LA Knight on the outside, and now Jey Uso battling Finn Balor on the inside, but a spin around Enziguri connects in the cover, but a kick out at 2 by Balor. And Jey Uso battling here. And you see still on the outside, Royce Keys taking on LA Knight. And Knight trying to battle back here. And throwing Royce up against the barrier. And now Finn back to his feet, battling Jey Uso. And Uso takes him right back down with that headlock. The sleeper hold applied as Jey tries to force Finn Balor to tap out here. And then, LA Knight gets slammed spine first into the side ring apron. And now back to this matchup here. And the elbow right there to the gut. And the big right hands from Jey and Balor. And now Finn off the ropes, able to counter. Jay off the ropes and roll through. Balor able to counter with the drop kick. And now the cover. And a kick out at 2 by Jey Uso. And now LA Knight back in the ring as Finn Balor goes on the attack and the stomps and kicks to Knight here. And LA Knight in trouble. Royce Key back up on the apron and grabbing the throat of Finn Balor and throwing him into the head first into the top turnbuckle. And now Royce Key's in control.
Right now, the power of Royce Keys is showing up. Yeah, unquestionable power, a human cheat code.
So now we see here Royce Keys looking for a huge suplex. Balor able to counter though. Keys with the shoulder tackle takes down Finn and stops that momentum. And now Jey Uso looking to go after Royce Keys. The kick to the gut here. And now Keys takes an uppercut. And now off the ropes here. Jay, the spine buster and the cover by Keys. And LA Knight there to break it up. And now LA Knight on the attack with Royce Keys. His target here. So battling back here, both men going at it. The right hands from Keys and Knight. The big knee to the gut. And now Royce looking for a suplex here. LA Knight able to land on his feet. Royce lands and falls. And now Knight with the big elbow drop there to Royce Keys.
Keep the big man down. LA Knight, the megastar, dropping the elbow and now pinning Royce Keys into the corner.
The business of the business is starting to catch fire.
And Royce Keys out of the corner with a big clothesline takes down LA Knight. And now with that, Royce Keys looks to gain some momentum. And what a slam! Picking up LA Knight off the mat! And Finn Balor's there to break it up. And man, what a power slam. Almost gave Royce Keys the win.
LA Knight is over 250 pounds.
And Finn Balor with the shoulder to the gut of Keys. The Enziguri connects from Balor. Finn in the corner here from the middle rope. Getting the crowd fired up here. And Royce Keys able to grab Finn Balor out of midair. And the backbreaker as the knee to the spine connects. Royce Keys now in control. And Finn Balor put up on the top rope here. Royce Keys, with the chop and the slam and the hits, I should say, to the chest of Balor. And in the corner, the double clothesline takes down Jay and LA Knight. And now Royce Keys looking for something here. And up on the middle rope, Finn Balor in trouble. Oh no. And Balor picked up by Royce Keys, who's on the middle rope and slams down Balor. A power slam, the cover, and LA Knight breaks it up. What a move there by Royce Keys. And I gotta tell you, this doesn't look good for the rest of these men. And oh my goodness, what a slam there from Royce Keys. And I thought Finn Balor was out. LA Knight now tossed outside the ring, but going after Royce Keys, dragging him outside the ring. And now LA Knight going after Keys. Keys, throws Knight into the post spine first. And now back up to the ring apron here. But Jey Uso with the super kick. And now, yeet. And now here goes Jay off the ropes, diving through, but wait a minute! Royce Keys stopped him, blocked it, picks up Jay now, and slams him down on the ring apron. And Royce Keys showing off the power here early. And shoulder first into the steel steps goes Jey Uso.
Stairs go flying.
And Royce better watch out. And wait a minute. Jimmy Uso is here at ringside staring down Royce Keys.
This is what was worn by Solo Sikoa.
And Solo making his way down to the ring as well. And Jimmy turns his attention to Solo. And Roy's saying he doesn't need any of this. But now, of course, we head to commercial. But Solo now staring down Jimmy Uso. And we've been seeing Solo Sikoa trying to recruit Royce Keys into the MFTs for quite a while here over the last few weeks. So possibly Solo coming out here to sort of lend a hand to Royce Keys. You got to imagine those two are going to get involved in some way. Heck yeah, Robert, thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Appreciate you hanging out here for the show. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here on the show, man. Don't forget to please like and subscribe, everybody. Appreciate all the love and support. And now Finn Balor, got caught with the big clothesline there by Royce Keys on the outside, taking him out. And guys, Royce Keys has pretty much dominated this matchup here as of late. Both Jey Uso and LA Knight and Finn Balor are trying to find ways to battle with this behemoth, this brutal man that is Royce Keys, who's staring down Solo. And you see Solo trying to say he comes in peace. And now back inside the ring as all three of these men, LA Knight, Jey Uso, and Royce Keys, battle it out. All right, guys, waiting to get back from these commercial breaks. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Oh, yeah. Let's go. And Royce Keys just threw Jey Uso with such power into the corner. And now from behind, LA Knight going after Royce Keys and throwing him head first into the top turnbuckle again and again. LA Knight keeping the pressure on here in this one. Could LA Knight walk out as the winner to move on to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament? Well, Royce Keys says, have some of that, as he flips LA Knight upside down in the air, and Knight comes down hard, slamming the ring mat. And again, Royce Keys talking to Solo Sikoa at ringside. And you got to imagine this is going to distract Royce, and he's going to need to make sure he stays focused here. And now Royce Keys, the clothesline and the splash in the corner to LA Knight, who's in big trouble. And Finn Balor still taken out on the outside as we see Royce Keys checking that out. Solo Sikoa trying to call the shots here for Royce. And Finn Balor, the next victim, in trouble here, thrown back inside the ring. And again, Royce Keys looking at Solo here. And I don't think this is a good idea for Keys.
With so much on the line here on SmackDown in Providence, Rhode Island.
And the big right hand connects. And another right elbow connects, guys. And Balor trying to battle back. And another one knocks down Royce Keys off the apron. And now Finn Balor building some momentum off the top rope. Royce caught him. He caught him and just planted Finn Balor spine first on the apron. And now, Balor again in trouble. As we see here, Royce Keys. Got caught with a super kick from Jey Uso. And LA Knight with the drop kick from the ring to the outside. And wait a minute here. This might not be good.
They're discussing how do we deal with the powerhouse. Finn Balor playing peacekeeper for a moment.
And wait a minute, Finn Balor calling the shots, and LA Knight and Jey Uso and Finn are going to look to take out Royce Keys here. Oh no. And here goes Jey. And Royce on his shoulders. No way, are you kidding me? A powerbomb through the table. table. And what forces all three men team up to take out the big bad Royce Keys? Wow! And now we see here back inside the ring, LA Knight going one-on-one with Jey Uso. And the exchange blows back and forth. Yeet, yeah, 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 yeet, 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 yeah. Oh, and now Jey Uso rolled up by Finn Balor. And a kick out at two. LA Knight with the right hand from Balor. The right hand to Jey from Finn. Taking down and stomping LA Knight. And taking down and stomping Jey Uso. And now Finn Balor, looking for a neck breaker. The cover here, but Jey able to break that up.
Grand Slam Finn hitting a rich vein of form at exactly the right time in this match. But not quite enough. This one hanging by...
Oh, and the sling blade connects there by Finn Balor, who could be looking to put this matchup away. And now Jey Uso, catches Balor with the super kick. And now Finn in trouble. Jey Uso went for the spear. The knee from Finn Balor connects, and a sling blade takes down Jey. And again, Finn Balor looking to put this matchup away. Looking to set up the coup de grace with a drop kick. And now Jey's in the drop zone. And oh boy, Finn Balor looking to crawl and climb his way to the top rope. But wait a minute. Here goes LA Knight leaping to the top rope. He's got Balor. And Balor able to counter. He just slammed LA Knight on Jey Uso. And Finn, the coup de grace connects. This could be it. Oh, but wait a minute. Royce Keys breaks that up. And now Finn Balor tossed into Jimmy Uso. And now Finn taken out. But wait a minute, LA Knight with Royce Keys distracted, takes out Solo, and now Keys thrown back inside the ring. And Knight on the offense, ducking under the clothesline, and Royce in trouble. LA Knight with the clothesline. And after taking down Keys, now the Russian leg sweep. And now LA Knight feeling it. Jey went for the super kick. LA Knight picks him up on his shoulders. And the reverse Death Valley driver connects. And now LA Knight. Oh no, Royce Keys picks up Knight. Knight able to counter with the neck breaker. And the inverted neck breaker takes down Royce Keys. But now LA Knight rolls back onto his feet. And now you know what's coming from the middle rope. LA Knight. And leaping, the elbow drop connects from LA Knight. And fired up here in Providence, Rhode Island. LA Knight looking to put this one away. And now Royce back to his feet. LA Knight going for blunt force trauma. Royce able to counter, but a big boot there from Knight. And the Samoan spine connects from Solo. Knight in trouble, the spine buster. But Jey Uso's on the top rope. The frog splash, the Uso splash to Royce Keys, the cover on Knight. And your winner, and advancing to the next round of the King of the Ring tournament, it's main event, Jey Uso!
Roman sent the message, sent the orders. Go for the other title. Jey found a way to take it.
Wow! And what a match! What a win for Jey Uso! They won't be there a lot of people that put it down like this. And guys, what a main event matchup as Finn Balor hit the coup de grace there on Jey Uso. That looked like the end, but Royce Keys rises up after being slammed through the announcer table and takes out Finn Balor and Jey Uso at the same time. And then LA Knight battling back here as we see Solo get involved with a Samoan spike to LA Knight, and then the spine buster by Royce Keys as that looked like the end, but the Uso splash to Royce connects, and LA Knight still out as we see Jey Uso get the 1-2-3 victory to advance to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. And now, Javon Evans will go one-on-one with Jey Uso, and Oba Femi will take on Dirty Dominic Mysterio in the semifinals for the King of the Ring tournament.
SummerSlam. Time to get bouncy next week for Jey Uso as he looks to continue
Yeet, yeet, yeet. And guys, what a performance there by Jey Uso, able to overcome the odds to advance. And Solo can't believe it, and neither can Royce Keys. And man, it's definitely yeeting here in Providence, Rhode Island. And next Friday, guys, we'll be in Kansas City for Friday Night SmackDown. And what will the fallout be from this matchup with LA Knight, Finn Balor, and especially Royce Keys? But guys, let's get right into my WWE show review here to cap off what we just witnessed here on WWE SmackDown with this live play-by-play from Tim Reynolds Show. So guys, for our WWE show review, we're going to break down each matchup and storyline as we go through what happened here today, guys. Hope you guys will stick around, hit that like button, and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get right into it here, guys, as we'll try to get everything set up here for everybody. Appreciate y'all sure showing some love. All right. All right, so let's get right into it here, ladies and gentlemen, as we'll scroll through. We'll start from the very beginning of the night and work our way through all the way to the top, and hope everybody will enjoy this with us here. And boop. Okay. So, getting right into it here, guys, as we see the kickoff Friday Night SmackDown, we would see Cody Rhodes arriving to the arena. Like we mentioned earlier, General Manager Nick Aldis of SmackDown lets him know that Gunther will let them know what the stipulation is tonight, and we would find out later on in the evening. But we'd also see here, right after this interaction, Cody Rhodes will run into main event Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso as Jey sends a warning shot, if you will, to Jey about what's going to happen here in this King of the Ring tournament. So very interesting to see what's going to happen there with that. Obviously, Jey eyeing that WWE Championship from Cody Rhodes, and Cody wishing Jey actually good luck, but also saying he hopes he's the one who's pursuing the title, not because Roman told main event Jey Uso to do so. And then, guys, in our opening matchup here to kick off Friday Night SmackDown, we would see Charlotte Flair versus B-Fab. And as as versus Jade Cargill, as we see B-Fab and Michin getting involved in this matchup, as both Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton would come out to help Charlotte Flair in our opening matchup of the night. A really good segment. And Sol Ruca, Lyra Valkyria, and Jade would take on Charlotte Flair in a fatal four-way match in the first round, as we see Sol Ruca there hit the Soul Snatcher. Lyra Valkyria able to break that up, and then as she heads inside the ring, we would see Charlotte Flair able to take advantage after Lyra hits this leg drop to the back of the head of Cargill. Flair advancing in the Women's Queen of the Ring tournament. Congratulations to the Queen, Charlotte Flair, as she looks to become Mrs. Queen of the Ring, which should fit her, should suit her title very well, right? And guys, this opening matchup for me, man, I've got to give it a B grade. A pretty good matchup. We did see a little bit of sloppiness as far as their in-ring action, the wrestling, if you will. But I think the fact that you see B-Fab and Michin come out with Jade Cargill, and we got to see Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton come out to help Charlotte Flair. And hey, much deserved win here for Charlotte Flair as she advances to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. And guys, she'll take on the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan in the semifinals. So for me, guys, on my WWE show review, I got to give this match a grade of a B here following this one. And then backstage, you see Chelsea Green in a little bit of an interview here, talking to Kathy, and we see that Chelsea Green actually shows up here after Meechin and B-Fab show up to try to, looks like, attack Tiffany Stratton here, and Chelsea Green having the back of the Women's United States Champion. What do you make of this, guys? I'm not sure. It looks like Chelsea Green trying to befriend Tiffany Stratton. I wonder if it'll work. But I think Chelsea Green's starting to build some momentum amongst the WWE Universe. And then, guys, we've seen a promo here for Blake Monroe. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I'm not a huge fan of this particular female superstar. I really think she's just kind of overblown and not as whatnot, but not really something that I was impressed with. Gunther then would make his choice for a special guest referee match, but we'd have to wait to find out who that was going to be, but you knew who that was going to be. And then, guys, we would see here the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships on the line as Fatal Influence, Fallon Henley and Laney Reed would take on Brie, Bella, and Paige. But, guys, the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions would be able to retain and get the win over Fatal Influence in a match that I'm going to give another B, guys, here on my WWE show review. I think this one was a pretty good matchup, but could have been a lot better as well. But hey, these ladies have not faced each other in the ring before, so still a pretty good match overall. I think Fatal Influence kind of screwed up their opportunity here of winning the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, and you got to wonder what's in the future for Brie, Bella, and Paige in that Women's Tag Team division with these titles seemingly just retained every time that these two defend them. I wouldn't necessarily say that it's a great tag team, but hey, able to get on the same page there to get the upset, if you will, or get the victory there to retain their titles. And then, guys, here, the funniest segment on Friday Night SmackDown, Danhausen backstage with Roberto and Angel Garza trying to make sure that Danhausen actually reverses the curse and curses the New York Knicks, and that way the San Antonio Spurs can win on Saturday night in the 2026 NBA Finals, because they've got a lot of human monies on that particular game. And then right after, we see Matt Cardona coming in and saying, no, please make sure the Knicks stay uncursed, and then offers a watch in order to make sure that the uncursing of the Knicks stays true. I guess Matt Cardona, a huge New York Knicks fan. I'm not exactly sure. And then Kit Wilson shows up here, and we see this one is probably just hilarious as we get to see Miz come in, and Miz is absolutely gone. He is cursed. And because he got shocked last week, he's now just saying all of his catchphrases, and this would lead to Kit Wilson getting electrocuted as well. Danhausen's got to be one of the most popular guys on WWE right now, man. Look, this segment here gets an A+ grade from Tim Reynolds Show on this WWE show review. All right, guys, and then after this, we'd see Cody Rhodes being called out by Sami Zayn, and there's just a bunch of drama to do here with these two guys. As we see here, Sami Zayn just wants the truth from Cody Rhodes, but doesn't actually turn out that way, because when Cody Rhodes tries to say the truth to Sami Zayn, he doesn't really want to listen, and this would lead to, unfortunately, both of these men getting really confronting looks from each other, and also like slapping and hurting each other as well. And you see right here as we see what happens with Sami Zayn trying to apologize for what he did, and you see here, bam, the slap from Sami Zayn to Cody Rhodes, and then Rhodes would answer with a slap of his own, and Sami Zayn didn't seem to like that too much. As you see here, trying to apologize, and bam! Slap right to the face from Rhodes. And this was interesting, guys. Backstage, Jacob Fatu coming to talk to Solo Sikoa because he was sent there by the OTC Roman Reigns to welcome Solo back to the family, back to the bloodline. And Solo rejects this, but very interesting twist going on here between this bloodline storyline, not only with Roman, but also with the MFTs on SmackDown with Solo. So wonder what this means. I think somehow they're trying to get Royce Keys involved in this, but really interesting segment. And then, guys, coming up next in our next matchup, the AAA Cruiserweight title would be on the line as Axiom would challenge for that title against the champion Rey Fenix, and Rey Fenix would come out on top as he makes history here, defending the AAA Cruiserweight title for the first time on Friday Night SmackDown, able to retain the title and get the victory against Axiom in what was an incredible matchup, guys, that I'm going to give, honestly, a B+, or, you know, I'll go A-. And the only reason why I go A- here on my WWE show review is I really do think this was a little sloppy from both men. They had a couple of moves there that they would have liked to hit a little bit more smoothly and work together a little bit, but when you're high flyer luchadors like both these guys are, with Axiom being from Spain, Rey Fenix obviously being from Mexico, or that lucha libre style background, definitely could have been a better match, but I'll give him an A- here. I thought that was a pretty good matchup here on Friday Night SmackDown. And then Gunther right here would reveal to SmackDown General Manager Nick Aldis that Sami Zayn will be the special guest referee. That's right, guys, as you see right here, Sami Zayn will be the special guest referee next week when we see the undisputed WWE Championship be put on the line, as we see Gunther get a shot once again at that WWE title in a rematch against the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. And now, what does this mean for Sami Zayn being involved in this? I don't think it means good news for Cody Rhodes, but we'll have to wait and see what finds out on next week. And then, guys, we got a little segment here with Trick Williams talking about how disappointed he was in losing the King of the Ring tournament matchup the week before. And then we would see Ricky Saints and Carmelo Hayes come out here and both try to sort of state their place, or their right, if you will, to be number one contender for the WWE United States Championship. And then, guys, it would be made official because we will see these two in action next week on SmackDown, and the winner will be the new number one contender for the WWE United States Championship. A lot more smoother of a wrestling match, but really wasn't the best match of the night, to say the least. And then backstage, guys, we see Kiana James and Julia getting into it after what took place last week, and it looks like these two are headed for a collision course going up against one another. And then after, we see Cody Rhodes talking to General Manager Nick Aldis about Sami Zayn being the special guest referee. We see Cody's trying to explain to Nick Aldis that Sami Zayn's insane. Like, he's not all out there right now. He's a little over-emotional, if you will. And guess who's right behind Cody Rhodes as he is saying this? It's none other than Sami Zayn. And now this is really, he's questioning what's going to happen now next week, right? I mean, is Sami Zayn going to call it right down the middle? Or is he going to screw over his former friend now in Cody Rhodes? And then, guys, in our main event matchup here, we would see a fatal four-way match in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament, as Finn Balor would go up against Royce Keys, Jey Uso, and LA Knight in what was a chaotic match there. And, guys, we would see a lot of chaos throughout this matchup, with Jimmy Uso coming out just supporting Jey Uso, not getting involved in any means, but then Solo Sikoa would also come out sort of to have Royce Keys back, if you will, as Solo's been trying to recruit Royce Keys for quite a while here. And then we would see this, guys, all three men gang up on Royce Keys here and put him right through the announcer's table with a huge powerbomb scene, if you ask me. But man, a huge victory for main event Jey Uso, who advances to the semifinals of the King of the Ring tournament. And now we'll see him in action and see if main event Jey Uso can punch his ticket to the finals of the King of the Ring tournament at Night of Champions. And guys, this has been Tim Reynolds Show's WWE show review here on Tim Reynolds Show. Guys, please don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. It's one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and thank you guys for hanging out here for my WWE Friday Night SmackDown live play-by-play and reaction right here on Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button, subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show, sign up for channel memberships if you guys are interested, and appreciate you guys showing all the love here on the channel. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you guys